All right.
All right, we are live. Okay, we are live. Welcome everyone to Team Bonus Action Extra Life 2023. That you know that I am your keeper for this one. Ninjaspence hosting our last game, which is Houston. Do we have a problem? And then before we get started, I just want to say that all proceeds and stuff will be going to the Children's Hospital Miracle Network. If that you will, would you please click on the QR code or else hit down below for donations. You know that we are about halfway towards our goal of 1,500, and then that one cost of that will basically cover the expenses for one child for just that their cost of an MRI and then other medical expenses because healthcare system sucks. So anyway, then thank you. And then who do I have with me playing this last game?
It's me.
Again.
It's me again. I'm playing Oliver Crawford. I'm playing a conspiracy theorist that sells slot buckets online.
Oh God.
I'm Miro, and I will be reprising Cyrus Bartholomew Downs, the searcher and disgraced Christian ghost hunter.
I'm his partner at one point.
You're building the following back up.
What
I think.
kind of partner?
I'm happily married.
To me.
No, that's work life.
We're taking what, three levels?
Okay.
Okay.
And I am Vicky Lachey. My pronoun is unicorn. I'm wearing goth clothing. I have poor impulse control and unmentioned addictions.
Lord. I'm Neysa does cosplay, and I'll be reprising Arteloth Beckett. It's been a while, and I have some new clingers.
I am being made aware.
Oh, I'm by. I'm playing Dan Dangerfield.
Okay then, that works. All right then. So if everyone will but before we get started, do we have start of the mystery rolls?
I do not.
I
You
don't.
don't either.
Okay, I don't.
We're
Thank you.
growing into this point.
Okay,
I
then
have no
y'all.
idea.
Hold on, I'm double checking because my first one is how Arteloth and I know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we had that whole thing.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
the first time I see a creature.
Yeah.
Wow, what are you implying here?
No, I'm trying to remember some of the abilities because I've played a searcher once.
That the searcher should have something, or I don't know.
No, that one's not. This one's if I see the creature for the first time.
Another
one when I first encounter something as well.
She didn't take a move for it.
So
Okay.
I got two things the first time we see a creature that I can
Okay.
automatically do things.
All right. then.
Nope.
Yeah,
Alright,
I didn't take the beginning mystery roll.
So I
Don't need
need
the first
everyone to
page
roll
more
me a
than anything.
d6.
Roll what?
Just one d6.
We're on
I got
brand for
a
Cyrus.
3.
2,
3.
3.
3.
I got a 6.
Okay. So Dan, that you happen to get a call from everyone's favorite state trooper. That she is out on vacation and that she needs assistance with just basically a cohort from Houston, Texas, by the name of Keith Bishop. He said to meet him outside of the Waffle House up in Houston, Texas.
Which one?
That the
There
one
are 85.
Yes, there are 85.
That's like saying
that the one
meet me in the
closest to
Sahara
that the
Desert.
Space Center.
Is it the one
Meet
where
me at the
they have the
Walmart.
good
So the-
hash browns?
The Waffle House by the Space Center?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, that is the good one.
Are all the good ones.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to.
And then
remember
he
this one
said then
first.
that there was a urgency and then that he knows that basically according to Louisiana State Trooper Laro, that you all have special interest in investigating things.
Look, brah, I know you're on vacation and you want some of that good juice. But
I don't
I
care.
don't deal in none of that good juice now. That's
It
what's up.
is-
You got the
It just isn't about that
It's
the
just
bottom.
me,
I-
my
we
good
haven't been
vibes, and the
introduced yet. Hang
surfboard.
on.
It just isn't about that the bottom that you know that the bottom will lead, or else that the meth
You can actually serve
issue.
out.
That this is just a certain disappearance of a astronaut that they won't looked into. And then that if that you don't have a crew, that we can give it to somebody more competent.
Are you sure you don't got the right person?
I got the right person.
We're starting off great.
Flake, that is the best reaction.
Like, how dare you doubt my competence?
Just reject the mission entirely.
Worst thing is, bam! You said something about incompetence now.
I love that character. She is
Oh.
underneath all of you.
Lordy.
So who had got the second highest?
I got a 1.
Out of 2.
I
They had 3.
yeah, we had 3.
You want us to do rollies real quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Roll 1 again.
Okay.
I had a 5.
That's you.
Oh.
Okay. So what was the question?
Not yet.
So that you had got that. I actually know how to tie this in a little bit. That Vicky, you find yourself up in the garden district
Mm-hmm.
doing whatever. What does Vicky like to do?
Strange addiction.
Apparently. So Vicky likes to go and pick the flowers and sell them.
People's private flowers.
No, not people's flowers. The flowers from the park, because she perceives those as for everyone.
So like at Forsyth?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
She
thought
picks
we were
the
talking
flowers
about New
and
Orleans
sells
Garden
them.
District.
No, it's in Monroe.
Unknown reasons.
So then now you are picking flowers and stuff. Arteloth, give me a weird check.
Weird check. The weirdest of checks.
You gotta check your.
Oh, 12, buddy.
As that you are basically just like trying your best to basically get back Dale to the States after that his tomfoolery and such, and then that you are starting to pick up on some kind of spooky vibes a little bit close by near the park.
Spooky vibes.
And then there is this. Describe what Vicky looks like.
Well, there's this old goth lady with pained eyes.
Elder Goth.
Elder, you know.
The elder god.
Sleepless eyes. Got it.
Gaffies in your front yard. Picking flowers.
No. She said she was at Forsyth. I'm feeling like
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I should take a walk
Yeah.
and follow the vibe. So I'll walk and locate a goth picking public property flowers.
My tax dollars paid for that.
It's true.
Anyway,
They're partially mine.
so Arteloth is also of the elder goth adjacent persuasion.
Mhm.
He is a rather tall, broad-shouldered gentleman with salt and pepper hair and beard. Hair is like shoulder length, brushing the like the collar of the trench coat. But he carries himself with the utmost of like posture and
Demure.
and speaks with rather archaic vocab at times. But anyway, so this one is the one I'm getting vibe from. I will park myself on a bench and kind of just sit and wait until she migrates down the flower bed closer by and say, I wasn't aware this was a community garden, free for the taking.
But, well, our tax dollars pay for this.
But you're stealing.
It's not stealing. I'm reclaiming what is mine, what I paid for.
I don't think that's how that works.
It is if you don't think about it like that.
Where was Dan at whenever that phone call?
Golfing at Forsyth.
Dan's a powerful wizard who doesn't act like a powerful wizard. He could be anywhere. He could be here. He could be there. In fact, he hung up and was there.
Oh,
He was at the E-Spot vape shop.
that
Yes.
I would say then that you just come out of like the daily harvest over just near Forsyth that you wanted to see what a sweet potato muffin was.
Who, Dan?
Yes.
He can't afford that.
That's
So
too
you're
much
broke
money.
with it?
No, dude.
Oh.
He found $5 today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Burned a hole in his pocket and spent it all at once.
Yeah.
Bougie muffin.
Can relate.
And then you're gonna get hit by a golf ball.
Oh no.
Sad.
And then that you happen to see basically that you are just walking around, Dan, and then that you happen to see these two walking about. I mean, sitting down having a conversation
About tax dollars.
about tax dollars.
Yeah.
The actual monster of this week.
And you're just kind of going on the
Yeah,
wall,
but-
going from Daily Harvest all the way to Forsyth Park.
These
Yeah.
flip-flops are made for traveling.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, have
You
you
know,
seen
just gotta
Real for
work off
Street
the
Fighter?
cards of that
You know
muffin,
what's
man.
not made for traveling? Forsyth Road.
I want to
Pushing the
see.
vibe
Let me see
with all
here.
this talk, man.
Just let him enjoy his muffin. He's vibing with muffin.
Could
Send the muffin
I
button.
pull out my brand new in 2023 because I'm an old fogey living under all kinds of rocks? Blackberry.
Yeah.
And could I shoot off a quick message to Ren and ask her if the initiative has had any pings lately, any jobs I need to be aware of before I get into too much of a political conversation here?
Sure. That you can ping up the that the commission, and then that she's just like, no,
I forgot
not
that it was
of
called
just
the
recently, but wait. Just tuning in to like that the police chatter and stuff that there is something going on in Houston, Texas.
That's quite.
Give me more description.
I'll message her back. I am her back and say send me the details. Have you heard anything about I'm gonna look back over at Vicky real quick and kind of up and down real quick, and then message again and say strange new ones without names.
It's Vicky Lachey.
She is going to basically be like, not up in our databases yet.
What would I need to do to figure out if this is a Destiny Link meetup for work purposes, or if this is just a rando?
Give me a sharp.
Okay. I will take a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
You get the feeling that it's somewhat of like you have met here by destiny or
Oh.
by some strange fate
All right.
for some purpose.
Tax dollars are not aside.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to have quite the handle on the proper methods of retrieving said floral arrangements. Are you in the mood for work?
Yeah, definitely.
What time of year is it?
With the stranger.
What time of year is it?
Time of year is actually March.
March. Okay. Yes, I've lost my
Watch, they're sweating.
Oh yeah, and it's rainy AF.
I've lost my my
I came
landscaper
prepared.
recently. I'm in
You
need
have,
of
like,
a
some
Yeah.
need of a new hire.
Oh.
Flip-flops, board
So
short.
if you'd like, I can
Muscle
give you,
shirt without
give
the
you
muscles?
location, and we could schedule it.
Wait, no, it's Hawaiian.
Sure, but I don't know
You're
anything
just
about
heading to the
landscape.
Washita River. Like, it's not exactly the best surfing spot, but
I'll make my own waves.
That the two of you give me a weird check. Vicky and Arteloth. Give me a weird.
Okay, so I have a 7 plus my weird is 3, which makes
10.
10.
She's got a 10. I've got an 8. I'm a little too. I'm still trying to puzzle this one out. I'm
That
not
you
paying
are
attention.
that you don't quite get it, but Vicky, that you just see just like
Mhm.
Surfer Bro looks out of place from Louisiana. Like
Mm. The beaches are kind of that way, sir.
Why are we talking about? We're not talking about beaches.
Yeah, but he looks like a surfer. Like
What's a surfer?
somebody who goes out on the boards and, the water and has fun. And, that's not the exact type of setup we have here.
I'm very confused. What?
You're magical, aren't you?
A little bit. What
Do
do
you-
you like to know?
No. Just out of
Yeah.
character.
Oh, out of character.
Do you
Okay.
belong to any arcane organizations?
I feel like she's a rogue spooky.
Yeah, I probably just do my
I
own
do,
thing.
Because I've got an arcane reputation, so if
Okay.
you're part of a big organization, you will probably know who I
Well,
am.
I
Whether that's a
float
good
around
reputation or
here.
bad.
Arteloth would probably know who you are. Then.
You would definitely know who I am because I am a sociable type of monstrous.
Okay.
That you would know me linked to Renly's commission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you know me. The question is, would I know this one? Can we for
Yeah,
ease of
yeah.
access? I'm gonna finally look over wherever this one got distracted to. Oh, hello, Dan.
I have a muffin. I found $5.
You do know that you can come to the house and I'll feed you anytime, right? Like, I have a kitchen full of food that doesn't get eaten since Dale's out of town. All you have to do is come by.
Dan is out of character. It looks like you forgot how friendship works. Like you're blinking. Like I forgot how friendship works.
must reload the data chip here. Like, how this works?
Dan just flies by the seat of his pants. Board shorts.
More shorts.
Out of character. It sounds like we get along very well because Vicky apparently
Another beep comes in. Ringri says yes, that it appears.
I'll check my BlackBerry.
Then that it just basically appears then that you are supposed to be meeting his name is Keith Bishop. He is chief of police of the Houston Police Department. He says to go to a Waffle House bind at the Johnson Space Center for basically information regarding a Raphael, Rafail, Morlis, Morelis. Apparently that he is an astronaut that was supposed to be going off to Mars, actually, and then he is gone missing.
As I'm reading the email came through, I'm gonna mumble under my breath. Why is it always a Waffle House?
Maybe they like fight.
Have you had their hash browns? They are magically delicious.
They
I
worth
thought those
fighting
were
over?
Lucky Charms.
Are they worth catching an assault charge for?
They are definitely worth throwing hands over.
I'm gonna stand up from the bench and kind of move away from them a little bit since they're about to get. I can feel the chaos starting to activate.
Oh gosh.
By the chaos powers united, these two.
So I'm just sitting here eating my muffin. Like, so
Unintentional, homie.
I'm guessing something's going on because I had this weirdo cop call asking about Happy Juice. I don't sell Happy Juice
Not more.
anymore, but I'm guessing the phone going off like that. Something bad's going on.
Most likely, it always is. Vicky, are you still interested in work?
I mean, I don't know if my niece can take it, but I mean, sure.
Arteloth has become the dad of the group. Meanwhile, then y'all are having a immaculate podcast episode, and y'all got somehow that that y'all had got basically got like that the lead singer of Switchfoot. I don't know their person's name. That just go with it.
No, I am going to. It's the thing is you invited me on the podcast, and like 3 podcasts in, you realized how bad of an idea it was because
But we've committed and those numbers are up.
Yeah.
the numbers are up, and I'm just sitting there. It's like, okay, the Earth is flat, but it's not this.
Hold
It's this.
Hold up, no,
It's
no, no.
actually kind of like a Lego block. Think about it for a minute. There are mountains, and then there's the Mariana Trench. That is the big spot, and then that's the little spot, and then you have to go into what are the moon and the sun.
Are we going to?
What are the moon and the sun? Think about it in Legos.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say in
Think
character,
about
but I guess out of character, Minecraft is.
It is the Batman Lego head just sitting up there. That's the moon, just going around. If you look at the moon, just right.
I want to understand that the lead singer of Switchfoot is getting more visibly uncomfortable by the
He
second.
is. He just looking like that. Why did I sign up for this?
And if you look at
They
it,
pay me well.
if you look at the Legos, they are actually sacred geometry that give you the secrets to the universe. Have you seen the pyramids? They're aligned exactly like Orion's belt, but Orion does not exist.
Slowly hold up one of his gummies.
It's like, thank you. Anyway, so Orion's belt, it doesn't actually exist.
It's not
What
enough.
does exist there are 3 spiral universes.
Again.
Thank you again.
It was great talking to you all, but I really got to go. I really got to go.
Are you
That-
sure you don't want to hear my Lego theory?
That's a Zoom call just ends.
Oh!
We're never going to hear from Tooth and Nails again.
It's okay. It's okay. Because next week I have a great podcast idea. Have you heard of Hollow Earth? Well, that doesn't exist because the Earth again is a Lego. But we can go inside the Lego.
Just slowly looks at the container to see what milligrams these are.
Not enough. It's not enough.
If you look inside, there is craters and beautiful geometry in there, and we can see the secrets of God in there. Our God Almighty.
Brought it back around.
Yeah.
The followers on the stream just start.
No, because here's the name of the podcast and the vlog that's connected to it. The live stream of it is Holy Spirit's Redemption Arc.
Oh God.
Because it's both of us from the show.
Yeah.
Also, the CBD podcast I was doing for a while has been temporarily suspended
Aww.
for false advertisement, which is not
Yeah.
my fault. I made my own version of vitamins and made them gummies because who doesn't like gummies?
Yeah.
Now I have to advertise my stuff.
So now I had CBD gummies
Mhm.
that just had a picture of myself, Cyrus Bartholomew Downs, a 6'4" individual, broad-shouldered. Still works out, but it's like kind of because he's getting in his 40s, starting to get that little bit of like buff dad bod,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but still is wearing the Ed Hardy, the t-shirt that's like the push-up bra for men thing that they advertise online. Has like the biker jewelry on, extra rings, and the big thick glasses, and the black slicked back hair, and the whole time it's like, I did not misadvertise. However, that lawsuit is still going through. I can't believe your slot buckets sell.
Mm.
Well, it's Crawford's crawfish stew. That really sells, you know?
We don't
That
even
stuff
put
is really
we don't
good.
even put crawfish in it. Like immediately snaps out of me like the... All right, hold on. How many of those you had now? You told me to hold on to your gummies, boy.
I'm feeling it.
That
So what Oliver Crawford or Ollie is a man about the same age as Cyrus here, but he looks about 10 years older because of sleep deprivation and probably drug use.
Did he try his own Russian sleep experiment?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So his eyes are kind of sunken in. He looks about 30 pounds lighter than he should be. He's kind of messy, a little bit stinky, and he always carries around like a little book, like a little diary book.
Yeah.
And if he opens it up, you know it's going to be a bad time because he's just going to go off on a string of consciousness that doesn't really make sense.
I have to edit like every podcast that we do when if it's not a live show is like 5 damn hours.
Yeah.
And it's edited down to a 45-minute
Oh wow.
broadcast that's actually put up on iTunes. Please like and respond and star.
We got number 1 on iTunes.
That
In
is
what
true.
category?
We actually beat out Joe Rogan.
Hell
Joe
yeah.
Rogan.
We actually were number 2. We didn't beat those Markiplier guys.
Oh.
that your producer Samantha comes in, that you know that she's just like, oh, that it's just a shame, Cyrus and that island. That I'm gonna have to miss the that space show up in Houston. I got these 2 spare tickets if y'all wanted to go.
Oh, space not real.
Oh,
Space isn't real.
hold on.
I mean,
Free trip.
then y'all get a free trip.
Yeah.
Boys weekend. That doesn't involve me trying to find you in the woods because you tweaked and left the tent.
I think I would love a boys' weekend.
I mean, absolutely. And then you know what? We can write that off as a business expense too. Then y'all can do a podcast episode at the show.
Yeah, sure.
You also know, but you know that the Houston Space Center's haunted, right? All them astronauts have died.
True. The government covered it up.
I know,
It's
right?
like our TV show.
I mean, but that you know
that
that
was canceled because we found a real ghost.
but I do have to make one stipulation that y'all gonna have to go in and see my cousin Millie at the Waffle House.
You think we are not going to stop at one of the 152 locations currently in the Houston metropolitan area at a Waffle House?
Well, when I got
No,
out of jail, I was working at that Waffle House. I don't remember.
I mean
which one.
that you know that the last time that you know that we had basically sent y'all somewhere, then y'all gave that Bob Evans place a negative review.
Well, that's because the gravy was crunchy.
Ew.
How do you do that anyway?
I don't know. I don't want to know. That was a cryptid.
Crunchy.
That was Baba Yucca.
Ugh.
But when I was released out of prison, I was working at a Waffle House all day and night. It was actually a terrible experience as a line cook, but goddamn the food.
But yeah, so then
You went to jail for 3 days.
That's a lot of days in Louisiana.
That is not how days.
Samantha goes like, you know what? Never mind. That you know that his addition into the show, it had got our ratings through the roof. Especially that you know that your student sales are coming in, and then that people are writing family.
But it's not crawfish.
I mean, they don't gotta know all that.
It's prawns. It's a lie, Ollie. It's a lie. It's a profitable lie.
It's a very profitable lie.
It is an extremely profitable lie.
I have a Rolls Royce now. Do not ruin this.
Just because you put on the side of your Winnebago Rolls Royce does not make it one.
You don't gotta hurt me there.
But you were able to buy a Winnebago.
Yeah, Winnebago's nice.
Off that with that nice fellow. What was his name? Raymond.
No, he just kept saying maintenance.
Beep boop.
Beep boop.
But yes, then that you know I had heard that it was gonna be like humans going to Mars and stuff. Then that they're gonna be like launching animals, somewhat kind of like a Noah's Ark thing almost. So then they go.
God, no.
I've seen that movie. It doesn't end well.
NASA. We're going to stick one astronaut and a bunch of animals in a rocket and shoot it to Mars.
It's
That's not far off.
It's food for when all the rations go bad.
It just we're just supposed to be three of them, but then that the news saying then that one of them had got missing. I don't know.
Well, if they're doing a Noah's Ark type thing, why would they send 3? That's just going to make the situation off.
Genetic
Sometimes there
diversity.
Are polycules, okay? They
But-
all get in on it.
I mean that you know then that y'all need a break anyway from just the show. Then that y'all can make y'all.
We did have a 15-hour recording about him talking about the Rougarou.
Yes, and then that you know that the Switchfoot agency said then that they never want to be back on our programming ever again.
It's
Oh, well.
okay. It's okay. He's part of the conspiracy.
You know what? Yes, he is. Him and Toby Mac both. They're both part of a conspiracy.
Yeah, they're just, you got to watch out, man. They're everywhere.
Mm.
I mean, they canceled our show. They made my wife leave me.
No, that was you. That was 100% you. You decided that you like.
No, it was the government. It was the government.
You know what, buddy? You're right. The government stole her. That's 100%. We're going to go get them. We're going to go get the government and get your wife back.
My Jenny.
I mean that you know then that y'all that you know like both you boys have a good time. I'm about to have to go to this family function. I don't want to go to cousin Jenny's wedding because then all of this is just at that ugly ass camo dress. Lord bless me, so then I don't have to slap her for just putting no raisins up in her potato salad. I gotta go.
That is an abomination before the Lord.
So there's this. I bet the astronaut went missing because he was going to do some whistle.
I think the astronaut might have gone missing because it's Houston.
Ooh.
I can't argue with that. I mean, I'm a
There.
conspiracy theorist. I'm supposed to argue with you, but I can't argue with that.
Shots fired. Not sorry, Texas.
All right, and so how is Team Chaos Magic and Team like religious Famous and Amos going to make it to Houston?
Well, I have, as was described last time when Arteloth and I had to go down to Natchitoches, I do have a 2019, which now is a little older, but it's still good, extended cab Ford F-250 with all the bells and whistles on it because...
Oh, I'm just taking my house.
we're going to ride in one vehicle.
I mean, but we can just sleep in here.
No, we're not going to sleep in
I
there.
got an extra place for you.
We're not taking that one. Your toilet is clogged.
Oh,
I
no.
bleached the couch just for you.
Oh!
I don't care about that, Ollie. What it is
I
that
got
for
stains.
3 days, your toilet has been clogged because you thought it was trying to read your brain, so you shoved 3 aerosol cans down there.
Was it?
Look.
Wait, was the poop gremlins again?
Look, just listen. I'll fix it eventually. It's just easier to park in front of the studio, and I can
No.
just go inside and take shit in there. You know?
We're not going to take that because the whole house smells like someone took a
It
duty.
doesn't smell.
It smells like a duty that has 4 different air sprays coming over it, but it's all like 3 seconds late.
I got like a whole case of Febreze up in there.
That is only going to look right now. There is amber wood, there is tropical scent, fresh linen, and new car, and it's all of them followed by
Okay.
duty hits first, and then you go through all of these that are still duty, and then duty comes back at the end. It's like you're walking through an abandoned paint mall.
No. Listen here. Let me teach you about smell theory. They don't want to teach you.
No,
this
you're
in
not.
school.
No, hey,
we got to talk about
hold on,
smell
hold on.
theory. Okay, look.
Look. I got Funyuns. I got Funyuns. They're going in the truck.
You know I like fun.
And you know what's funny? I also got the Lay's chips that are Funyun flavored.
Tried those.
I also got the last surviving Jolt Cola.
We'll take the truck.
So how are y'all getting to Houston?
Okay, so we need to make sure that that Vicky feels safe traveling for business all of a sudden with these two,
Random
one
people.
kind of hobo looking
Yes.
and the other one just looking like an old professor from
Yeah.
college that just has no social life. So like what
This
is she high enough to fall for that? Like what is happening here?
I don't know. Like I don't even know if she's on drugs right now.
Oh, God.
Like let's think.
She's
about
picking
This-
flowers in the park.
Well,
Like,
does Arteloth actually have a vehicle? Because he had a very small car.
well, he said that because I took the Haven, but since we're going like out of state to Houston, he said that Renly hooked me up with a like an upgrade vehicle.
Oh, you got a van.
it. So
No.
or-
I've been thinking about this. Y'all know what a Rivian is?
Yes.
It's an electric truck.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Does it
they're
look like it's PlayStation 1 graphics?
no. It looks like somebody upgraded a Range Rover and made it just a little more
Oh, it's a
contoured.
BMW. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're snazzy.
Let's see. We're loading up. Oh, are you serious?
They're snazzy.
I mean, it doesn't look like a truck. It looks like a SUV. but-
Same shtick.
I-
As SUV
but
is
it
just an
looks
acrylic-
fucking clean as hell.
Yeah, they're slick. That is if Arteloth was going to get a fancy fucking new car, that's what he's getting.
Hold on, does the spell slinger mess with the engine though?
No.
No, that's Dresden.
Okay.
I still love that.
I'm just gonna look and go. Last time I was in such a nice vehicle, I had 2 guys in suits. One of them had a gun, and they said, "Shut up, sit there, and don't say a word."
I don't mind if you say words. I don't have a gun. I can't speak for this one, but
Can I bring
just
my surfboard?
it
That's
can
the
go on the
usual mode of
it
transportation.
can go on the roof. We'll take you to Galveston when we finish the business.
But I can't put this on the roof. It'll hurt my feelings. Besides, it's not safe up there. You gotta buckle up.
How tall is Vicky?
How tall is Vicky? thought of that.
I'm
How tall is
I'm Tetrising. How tall is Dan and how tall is Vicky? I'm Tetrising for the car.
Vicky is 6'9".
Damn.
Hell yeah.
How tall is Dan?
not 6'9"? It was like 6'2",
Okay.
6'3". I'm
What
like,
kind of
okay.
old woman is this?
She
I don't
Elder
know.
Goth.
Without the flip flops.
Elder Eldritch Goth. Okay.
She has her secrets. She's
She
allowed
is
to.
a Nephilim.
Where
She
is my
is
She might be.
biblical.
She might be.
I don't know.
Okay,
Hamilton.
So
No,
if you lay down in the back seat, you can take a nap. She could sit in the front
Just
seat,
shove
and
the
then we
surfboard
can.
into the back seat and lay down on the floorboard.
No. We could put the surfboard in long ways. The car's long.
It
ways
is long
back.
way. It's taking up the whole seat.
No. From back hatch to back of front seat.
Click. But I just buckled it in. I'll be
Sit,
alright.
sit wherever you want, Dan.
Yeah. In the bed.
That kind of wizard.
All right, so
Well, out of character.
surfboard, hobo.
Out of character. Are we gonna have to worry about Dan
Oh no, Dan's
surfing
completely
on
fine.
top of the van?
Dan
No.
is completely fine.
He just said that putting it on the roof would damage the wax. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
No, I mean not with the surfboard, just surfing the truck.
I don't think so. We'll be going down the
The
interstate.
truck's actually the slowest mode of transportation. Dan.
There could be reasons.
I don't think there's reasons.
All right.
Anyway, so yes, and then the real question becomes, can Arteloth even fucking drive?
I mean, you had got your ID and stuff from like
I've gone up in the world. All right.
yeah. Then
Old man can drive.
you had basically had some before Dale had went missing. Then you basically you had basically got him to be in the car with you practicing and such.
Can you swipe? You got like on the side of your face. You had like is there still there? There you go.
Okay. And then you had basically was able to like get your license up in like Farmerville easy enough.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry, Monroe, because all you gotta do is just drive up in a square.
So while I'm getting the Rivian loaded, I want to make sure that I've got. Let me double check what I marked here. I want to make sure I've got some lore books, some mystical books, and some first aid shit. Since
Yeah.
I got two mortals running around
Yeah.
with me. So I'm kitted out with duffel bags full of shit in the back of the Rivian underneath the surfboard. And then I guess we'll get driving.
All right, then.
Yep.
So that y'all drive, both of y'all drive, roughly leaving at about the same time. Then just to make things easier, you both pull up at the Waffle House at the exact same time.
So are you still in the same car you were before?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that really slowing down to a stop, staring out the windshield.
You see,
Oh, good lord!
we are bickering about which podcast to listen to. I want to listen to some weird shit, and like I want to listen to how the history of lizard people through ancient Egypt. And
We were listening to and will continue listening to My Brother and Me. We're on the 190th episode. They have like 700.
I'm gonna put the Rivian in park. Keep my hands on the steering wheel. I'm gonna say, whatever you do, don't mention devils. It will set them on a tangent. Avoid religion at all costs. They may not, but we will.
would your character might know of me?
Oh,
might not have met me.
I've been keeping up with the
Yeah.
XCBD podcast.
That's the reason why
Yeah.
our show got canceled. It's
Yeah.
catching Arteloth on camera doing
Yeah.
good shit.
Okay.
Yeah, there's history there.
People said we faked evidence, but with Arteloth actually doing real ghost shit.
Anywho, so after saying that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the car and start walking over to the Waffle House.
What you don't realize, Dan's already headed towards their truck, surfboard in hand. You didn't even hear him open the door.
Yeah,
I just walk up, I'll knock on the window. It's like, I know you guys, y'all do that podcast. Big fan. The world is, in fact, Lego. I'm with you. How else do we build things?
He's
Think
up
about
to
it.
date.
You use Legos
Yeah.
to build things. We're building stuff on the world.
Everything.
I've gotten
Yeah.
out of the
And-
car, and I'm heading in with the fob so that when I get a certain distance away, it's going to lock.
I get out of the car.
And
Covered in Funyun dust. That y'all had to stop at like every single town, every
We
gas
stopped
station.
at Bucky's for
there's at least two Bucky's between
Yeah.
the I-20 and the Houston.
So
yeah.
our cars are like full of Bucky's bullshit.
Yeah.
I got like 6 hot sauces.
But did you get one of the brisket sandwiches?
Oh, we got like 4 back there.
Okay, good,
We've
because
been
they're
parting up the car.
the best.
We have a Yeti cooler back there that's just full of stuff to stay warm.
Beautiful.
So I'm also getting out of the car, and I go up to Chris's character,
No. No.
I'm like, oh wow.
and I'm like,
How tall is her character?
6'9".
6'9".
6'9".
And I say, hello down there. I had some theories because we listened to the podcast, like their podcast about the Legos all the way
Oh
down.
God.
And I'm asking, so I have some theories
Lego.
about the world being a Lego, but instead I think it's more like, that video game Minecraft.
Don't you
It's
dare
more
say
like
Duplo
that.
blocks.
Would you like to talk about it?
I don't know if I should talk about Minecraft. Last time I did, the government came after me.
Well, I don't see the government here.
Turns and looks at the Johnson Space Center.
And then there is a cop in the Waffle House, just like,
You gotta watch out there. If they come after us, I pull out a switchblade, I'll fucking get them.
Okay, well, that's when I remind them
No, you
that
will
our
not.
tax dollars are paying them. So they work for us.
Anyway, upon entering the Waffle House, because I ignored all of that
Yeah.
behind me, and upon entering the Waffle House, seeing the Copper, is he dressed like just a regular beat cop, or does he have all the extra shinies that mark him as an
that
officer?
he actually has on his extra shinies,
Yay.
showing that he is chief of police, that he is like a black dude up in this kind of 35 looking, that he looks like a that he kind of look like a Morris Chestnut
A
type.
what?
Morris Chestnut, the actor.
I don't know that person.
Chris
I'm
is gonna
sorry. I can Google it later. It's fine.
Yeah, then he just has a square jawline, kind of like a cool, kind of like wavy haircut going on and stuff, and then he's just like
you've seen before.
But you don't know him till
Yeah.
like by
Yeah.
maybe.
just like
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Handsome dude too, yeah.
and then he's just like
character, would you like a napkin?
morning.
Who are you?
I am Chief Bishop,
I
Chief
feel like this is
Police.
bad. It's like I walked in not saying anything right behind Arteloth, and I feel like I'm getting drugged into this just by proximity.
Morning.
Good morning, Officer Bishop, Chief Bishop. Might we take a seat?
Yes, absolutely. And then that Millie, that you can just give me just that my usual, just basically that just at the Texas size chicken scramble with just mushrooms and then the chili on it.
He's not gonna try and search us for any contraband, is he?
If you fear that, maybe you should wait outside.
Maybe you shouldn't talk about it so loudly.
No,
I am
just
right
last
here and I
time.
could hear you.
Just last time, they threw this bag at me and said, "Get him, boys! He's got the contrabands."
That there
You
would
had
be
Contra?
that there would
Yeah,
be no sting
video
operation on
game,
y'all
video
because
contra.
that according to let's see, and then he just like pulls out his tablet and like according to State Trooper Love Rue that
No,
you
no,
that that you know that you are an unknown. That one is mighty tall, but also an unknown.
She's
You
my new
two are pretty
landscaper.
famous. That I kind of that my daughter listens to y'all all the time.
That's not good.
I like that there's a moment of slow. That's when all the gummies kicked in.
So I walk up, like as you're talking, I walk up and sit on a stool and I make my order. I have to make my order.
Okay.
Waffle House, please sponsor us.
That's sponsored
I
by
go
Basch.
up to the waitress and I say, I need 6.5 eggs, scrambled, no seasoning. I need 1 bottle of Crystal hot sauce. I need exactly 1 strip of bacon. I need 1 piece of bread, not toasted, not cut, just a piece of bread.
Pulling out the wallet that's just like the very thin money clip
Mhm.
that like card slide in one part, like and it has like a big skull with like a cross by it that just starts peeling, like as he's talking, just peeling off a 50 and sliding it to this poor woman who is staring at all these things.
I need the coffee black, and I need a thing of syrup on the side. Blueberry. Has to be blueberry.
This isn't IHOP.
This is also not Burger King. You can't have it.
I mean, you can have it your way. It's Waffle House, but this is
But
not
you're trying to have it a
IHOP.
little too much
Eggs are
your
the
way.
purest form of protein because they're baby chicken. Now, I'll give you an extra $1 if you can make that very quick. Here you go.
Has already
Crusty.
already handed a $50 to
And it
this poor
smells
server.
vaguely like, chowder.
Right. I would just take care of that right there. And then she just go ahead and take care of it.
The order that will be placed by Cyrus's 2 pecan waffles, butter, coffee with cream, and hash browns smothered, covered, and chunked with a side of bacon.
6.5 eggs. Remember that. Not 6
I got
eggs,
it.
Not 7 eggs. 6.5.
I got it.
Is that the white half or the old half?
have to
And for
split
you,
it.
sir.
I'm just gonna pull up my flip flop and shake it, and you just have a whole bunch of change start falling out somehow.
Stop.
It's not even American money either.
Stop. I reach into my trench coat. I pull out the wallet. I pull out the Amex medal.
Oh, that's where my gold balloon went.
So I place my order and I tell the waitress I want the hash browns triple all the way, a large coffee with 3 shakers of sugar because it's the closest thing you can get to heroin with an officer of the law right here.
Was walking to the bathroom and slowly turns around, making direct eye contact with Arteloth.
Can I do magic to mentally to talk
Go
to him?
ahead.
Do I need to roll for that? Because I feel like
Do
I've
it for free.
I've
Do it for
telepathed
free.
a few times. I'm just gonna in your head. I'm just gonna say that's the first time she said anything that scary. I'm sorry.
You don't ever get to tell me I'm the worst person you've worked with ever again.
Nope, you are correct. I do apologize. I have seen worse now.
Oh, and I forgot to add to mine. I reach from the underside
No.
and
Did you pull out bottom of the booby money?
yes, and
Oh.
it's a credit card though. It's a credit card.
That's plastic. It's still sweaty.
That's got. I'm just gonna fingers
It's more
on
sweaty.
fingers on your wrist.
Whoa.
I've got it. You're my employee. This is a work luncheon. I've got it.
And I laugh a little manically.
That that state trooper say that like Louisiana investigators of your kind was kind of weird,
she's
but
not vibing with the vibe.
that I have seen weirder up in Texas. I mean that that they have
Down the
basically like
weirdness.
that the water buffalo that they had hunting and just basically everybody carry around a gun, so it's just nothing that weird. But anyway,
Texas is very oddly lacking in the cryptid department.
What do you know about the water buffalo people that live underground?
I mean like confusion
They're
cryptids.
eating all the aqua.
I mean that apparently that.
Eating. Wouldn't that make it bigger? Are they making the octopus bigger by eating?
But anyway, then that this astronaut has been missing for roughly about
I
3
knew the water
days.
here tastes
Rafael
fun.
Morales, correct?
That is correct, sir. That is correct. Y'all food coming. Your order comes in immaculate, perfect, everything you wanted.
Millie is a
Even the
queen.
half-
Yes, even
you
a
did
half.
get a
egg.
$50 tip before anything else started.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like this.
Oh God.
Nothing is out of place.
I take the syrup and start pouring it into my coffee,
Whoa.
and then I empty the entire
That the
bottle
line
full
cook is like. I'm just.
and start cutting it into squares.
Chief Bishop, from where did this this gentleman go missing? Was he at home? Is this a traditional missing persons case? Or was he on duty at the Space Center?
I believe that he was on duty at the Space Center because I'm basically that they're higher resident security there as well. I mean that it is pretty relaxing.
Does that mean the tickets we have to the spectacular?
I can kind of see about getting y'all a refund. That they were pretty pricey at around $500 a pop. So
Didn't realize that we were handed $1,000 worth of tickets.
So wait, you were here for a festival or?
that they will be launching that that the first ever astronauts into Mars today later.
We had tickets to watch the launch, but also we figured we'd do a podcast and also do a low key, and then kind of. What are you saying?
Well, you never know, I suppose.
Oh, when you get there.
But it's okay.
Why are you making lies in front of the
Look,
officer?
I'm really just here for boy time. Like, cause space is not real. Okay, we all know that. I mean, look at it.
I mean, then just before I leave, here go whoever is driving. That there is your parking permits for the day. Special
You are
parking.
not driving my truck.
Parking permits and like basically so then that y'all don't get towed or anything like that. Then that also that y'all got clearance because I have been told that that y'all have firearms and stuff that y'all needed special clearance for the Space Center.
Yeah, I got a fire. Well, Magnum.
And
It's
I,
just staring directly at him like he is the dumbest.
Oliver, why?
Well, it is Texas. It's fine.
I mean that's fine. That just as long as that you don't shoot in and that you destroy a fine establishment like this Waffle House.
so Vicky pulls her shotgun out and says, well, "Look at
Where was
mine."
that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
What?
Considering she is more than a head tall, or most of a head taller than me, I'm pretty sure she can hide a shotgun about anywhere she wants.
Isn't that barrel a little short?
Maybe.
My patience is beginning to run short.
Yes.
So when did this astronaut go missing, and why are they not willing to wait for his recovery or finding before? Like, why are they just going on without him? That seems rather
That
inconsiderate.
that one of the head researchers, a Miss Charlene Kahn, Charlene Charlee. I mean, sorry, the Charlene King Kana Kynna. I can't talk.
Okay. And that's you said a senior researcher?
Yes, senior researcher. And then that she basically wanted to had wanted to continue Miss Ortega's work from over 2020, that we tried to do this 2020, but then that she basically mysteriously disappeared.
So that's 2 disappearances in conjunction with this single mission?
Yes.
And only 2?
Only 2 as far as we know, but then that they were pretty prominent.
My wife made Blues Brothers reference on the chat.
Oh.
She said, "What is your order?" And she said, four whole, 4 fried chickens and a Coke.
But yeah, it's just basically that that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, also, we're up to 140 on our subscription.
Should be.
Oh,
I'll let you know
nice.
if I'll
Or
try
not
to-
subscriptions, but our
I'm
followers.
just gonna run over.
Nice.
I just don't like a hand.
But anyway, then that just basically then that I would also be y'all's escort around too, and then that there will be a big ceremony to unveil. Apparently that there is a statue of basically of Miss Ortega. Then that I will let y'all do y'all's investigation.
Wait, who's Ortega?
She was basically 2 years ago. She was the former head of research for just at the Project Mars and stuff. Everything was going smoothly until that she had disappeared.
No, wait, you just said that was Charlene Kinna.
Yes, that there are 2 of them. 2 of them. That
Wait, so both of them disappeared?
no.
Charlene's the new head. Ortega's the old head that disappeared. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
What was the Ortega lady's first name?
Trisha. Tricia.
Former. And then this Charlene Kinna character is the current?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that one just key thing about her is that she may be smart as a whip, but she is blind, and like that Anutra rat, she is blind.
That seems rather rude to just speak about her.
Oh, no. That I am serious. That she's actually physically blind.
But you don't have to be rude about it.
I wasn't being rude
It's
about it.
okay. When you're blind, you get special abilities.
This is not true.
Have you ever read Daredevil?
100% a lie.
Daredevil is not a lie.
Daredevil is a comic book and a Netflix series. And copywritten.
And it's a movie.
We don't acknowledge that one.
The director's cut was good.
No, it was not. Like, it's
Save it for your podcast, children.
not making eye contact.
So,
Wait, are you like
any,
right here?
so any other just information that I need to give y'all before we actually go over for this orientation?
Wait, there's an orientation that we have to do? I didn't sign up for an orientation. I thought we were just going to go look at those fake space things.
That is
I
not
like hash
fake.
brown.
I like.
Conspiracy theorist, junior conspiracy theorist, junkie, only functioning members of society.
And I'm connected to this one, so I'm partly along for the ride.
And I brought these two, so we're all just kind of fucked.
Waffle House don't serve alcohol.
That there was no other agents available. I'm sorry, Arteloth.
Yeah, I gathered.
Elsewhere, Dale is actually in Wales fighting a Kelpie. Why is the horse sticky?
Okay, so I do need to ask some like metaverse questions here. So I'm linked to my chain whip, which Dale has. Did it get deported with him?
I was saying no.
No. Okay. So I can't carry it because that's literally my soul. I can't touch my own soul. So is it back at home in the lockbox? What happens if I die 8 hours away? That's never been brought up before.
That's a hell of a layover flight.
Yeah, then we will get to that whenever that point happens.
Don't
Okay,
let it happen.
I'm
happen.
trying not to.
Just don't die. Don't die.
But how much damage did your chain whip do? Or does?
Oh, wait, you're asking.
We don't
how
have
much-
that sheet, but
No, you want to, Dale's sheet is on a computer somewhere, but if you want to know how much damage that did, it's a chosen weapon. So
Yeah.
more or less, it's a chain, which gives it reach.
right. I think it was like
It's
4.
it was holy.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't holy. It was that it is a catch. It is whatever. It always is whatever's thing's weakness.
Right.
Right.
What made of. So it was 3 harm,
3.
reach, magic,
Always
uh,
functioning as the vulnerability.
and catch, which is the weakness. The reason Dale was doing so much stupid damage is all the other things that tiny little juggernaut was able to get a hold of.
Yeah.
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 Because I misread level up system, but that's okay.
It's okay. We learn, we improve.
Yes.
Also,
We
got a
die.
text message. Moose is sad. His clipboard is here and he is not.
Oh.
I'll get it.
Triste.
So
Just
basically,
needs to be
that
to Lafayette.
if people want to do some rolls or anything, we can. If not, we can move on to the
What are
next
we
scene.
rolling for?
You
well,
have to
well,
decide.
Well, here's the deal: is right now we've just gotten a job from the cop.
Mm.
We've gotten clearance and everything to get in.
Huh.
Honestly, Cyrus is going to say there's nothing to check out. Like I legit was just here because I had a ticket, and now I have a job apparently. So, and that's because of guilty by association with Arteloth yet again.
It's
Dang.
whatever. The moon ain't
Yeah.
real.
out of
Character.
out of character.
That don't make no sense.
Would
Everybody
it be an
knows the
insight
moon's
check
made out of cheese.
to have a conversation with the conspiracy theorists about stuff.
You can do that anytime.
Okay, so I can have a question. So I look over and I say, so you know how we were just, talking about the government? Technically, we're now the government. We're working for the government. How does it make you feel?
Then we're all slaves to the government.
I'm not getting up right now.
I know.
Burp.
But does that hatred of government now imply to yourself at this point?
Oh, I've always hated myself.
All right, and then y'all have.
Game just got real.
All right, and then I guess then y'all have paid for y'all's food, ate up whatever y'all wanted.
I paid for at least these two and
I had
the
to pay
chief.
for us.
Yeah, I paid for the chief's meal though.
Yeah.
Because I am going to pay for his meal in whole, and I'm not going to leave him. I'm not going to put a tip on the thing because I already gave her $50.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then. So basically, then y'all park and stuff at the Johnson Space Center and stuff, and then there's a bunch of normies and stuff like that there's a Karen with just her kid up in like a child leash thing, that the dad got a child up on the shoulders and stuff. Then it is some people just speaking to like that this, just like standing around waiting, and then that there are like then that there are like two individuals that are like up on the podium. One of them is kind of like a man up in his kind of like mid 40s, like kind of like Caucasian, kind of sort of looks let me see what is his description. Did I get
Emily made up Vincent's bed and put Freya underneath.
That he is
Oh.
no wait, then that's the other
So
one.
she said.
Then he is basically kind of that he just kind of look like a just like a older just run of the mill gentleman. And then he's just like, greetings everyone. That the name is Austin Lowe's. I wanted to say thank you for coming for the first ever human exploration into space.
That's not true because we've been there multiple times.
Well, to Mars.
Not true, but
To Mars.
not real.
We
well-
went to the moon.
Actually, that we are about to go to Mars.
That was done by Stanley Kubrick.
Politely.
Yeah, but you got to understand Stanley Kubrick is such a purist.
And then that with just my lovely assistant Charlene
I thought she was.
can.
I think he just like
Charlene's a popular name in Texas.
patriarchalized her. Like he's subsumed her achievements under his own.
I believe that she was listed as the head of the project.
That is right. That she is the head of the project.
So I believe you need to apologize. Like, is this guy a big guy or is he?
He is that.
Is he the hype man or is he like?
No, that he is
Give it
the
off like-
benefactor. That y'all have read the little pamphlet. He's that the
I'm just thinking
benefactor.
he's just like a big dude that's like just said this very disparaging
Now
comment
he-
about a smart scientist.
That he is just average.
Just gonna square my shoulders. I think you owe her an apology.
I pull out my knife.
No.
I walk over there and I look.
When
and
you
like,
walk on the stage,
Yeah,
and then the security kind of like backs off, be like,
That's big.
and I tell him, "You are tiny. Apologize to the lady. She deserves it."
well, then I do apologize, Charlene, because apparently that that the other tourists are like, boo, you're ruining the show. Let the man finish.
Vicky.
I get off the stage and I say, "I am the show. Thank you."
God, that
Is the crowd still upset?
a little bit, but then they look grumpy.
I whisper and say, "Dan, do some magic."
I was next to you. Now I'm on stage, and I'm going, I'm going to tell you about the Russians and the dog.
How did you get on stage?
At this point, everybody just pops up there.
This is
I'm not. I'm behaving. I'm standing like a sore thumb
I
in the
took
crowd.
umbrage with a man being a jerk.
I'm
on
standing.
the stage.
I'm behaving.
That
I'm
basically
standing
that
in
you
the
get escorted off, and then they're like, thank you.
The whole time I'm just shouting about what the Russians did to the first dog
But
in space.
anyway,
They did a Leica.
give me a weird check, by the way. Whenever that you are escorted right by, that the head
Weird
assistant.
check. Okay.
Led by who?
By that the head assistant lady Charlene.
I thought you were the head of the program.
Senior researcher.
Yeah. But he keeps saying assistant.
I keep on flubbing my words.
This is keeper error, not story
That's an
device.
Okay, I'm
8.
sorry.
You feel some vibes of magic, but you can't quite basically put your finger on it just yet.
I just point at her and go, Fiven! As something's being dragged away. Yeah!
Anyway, please just refrain from y'all's excitement. I mean, then that, especially for the you more more just excited folks. Then y'all got that the
Refrain from your misogyny.
then y'all got that the jump.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
y'all got that the jumpy pins, and then y'all got the jumpers, and then there is also free hot dogs. But anyway,
I do
So are
not,
we in
I
the
do not
jumpers
trust the
now?
free NASA hot dog.
but anyway, then that.
Probably microchip.
Let's see here. Then that you know that we are going to be having our astronauts be going to go up to Mars. You know, then that the shuttle is going to be launched later tonight. And then that, but before this, I'm going to have to basically checking my notes. Where is it? Where is it? Then that you know that we had an artist by the name of Perseus. Basically donated this lovely statue of just that one of our head researchers that she had basically passed away from unknown causes. We don't know what happened to her. And then that basically that they unveiled at this lifelike looking immaculate statue of just Tracy Ortega.
Trisha.
Trisha, yes.
I'm gonna read a bad situation because you said realistic on this statue.
Oh.
I mean, it could be just, a very, good
You want to make a bet
marble.
that statue's actually a woman? I'll put
That's-
some
Wait,
gold
wait,
and blue in it.
Where did they take
I did
away
read-
the stage hopper?
Just basically just threw them back in the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, so I got
Harshing the vibe, man.
I got an 8. That's mixed success, which means on read a bad situation.
You got one.
I get 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask: are there any dangers we haven't noticed watching around the room? Because there's people disappearing.
me.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry, and then you get the Seth Rogen laugh from the 6'9" goth elder.
So I rolled investigative mystery, and
Uh-huh.
I got a 15.
Oh, good
shit.
lord. Okay, so
That's a
you
nat.
get
That's a
3.
nat 12, right?
So
Yeah.
you get 3 questions from investigative mystery.
Okay.
So what was your question?
Is there any dangers we have not noticed?
Now you are kind of like keeping your head kind of like on a swivel because of the chaos and stuff has happened, and then that you notice something is slithering around up in that the grass, heading just towards just basically that the main space center building.
We'll let Arteloth know.
Okay, so what is being concealed here?
As that you are kind of up in your conspiracy rattled brain, that you have been like an artsy type for like a while, and then that you are like taking a look at this statue, and then you kind of had to do like a double take because that whenever you have seen like marble statues and stuff, it was that you see like goosebumps detailed a bit too well on this statue.
Oh God, you were right.
So what happened here
What happened where exactly?
with the statue? So now I'm noticing it's too detailed. So basically, my logic for what happened here is I'm questioning if this was really chiseled, or if I can discern maybe something else. Maybe my conspiracy-addled brain is looking at it like, oh, that's a lizard person.
Yeah, I mean, even the best sculpture has marks, even just small striations from cleaving off the stone. You know?
I mean that as that you are looking at this, that you don't see any type of, human error whatsoever on this statue. That there are no marks. Marks basically messing up that this is like a perfect David almost.
So, someone's been basilisk.
So you rolled for something.
Yes, I did. I was going to do
You
investigative
still got one
mystery.
more question, though.
But
Yeah,
I'm going to
trying
reach into my pants
He's
pocket.
still going.
Oh.
So, shit. I'm looking at the questions, so trying to think of one that will actually fit.
You could ask what kind of creature it is.
What sort of creature is it?
To the statue,
Yeah,
human.
So does that
that's a
mean
person. That's a person.
there's big snake running around here too?
You have.
There's a person and a snake.
Oh.
Now, what did you roll?
I'm sorry.
Did you just steal her character sheet?
He stole both of my character sheets.
So what did you roll?
Oh, I was doing investigative mystery and I rolled a 9.
Okay, you get 1.
So, Grave asked, what sort of creature, what's being concealed, and what can it do, or
No,
And then
happened here?
what had happened here?
what happened here? Creature and concealed here.
Yeah, and I let you know, like, I made like some type of sign language, like, hey, watch out. There's a big snake over there.
Well, hang on.
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, you because you already rolled, and then I'm gonna.
So Dan's actually not as incompetent or crazy as
Right.
he's on. He's picking up on those signals, and I'm gonna look at where you're pointing out and go, where did it go?
Where did it go? That you kind of what that do now? That do you have the arcane eye ability as the spell slinger?
No.
Okay, so then you are basically sensing, tapping just into its magic, and then you kind of see it just kind of like filling through the magic. You kind of sense that it just goes through a vent inside of the building somewhere towards somewhere that is a lot of plants and such inside of the space center.
It's in the ventilation headed towards hydroponics. Brah.
Okay. So let me ask a
That was way
question.
too aggressive at the tail end of that. Rah.
Let me ask a question of setting. So the funding guy, Austin Lowe's,
Yes.
he basically said, "Have a good time, everybody."
Yes,
And was the
unveiled
crowd kind
statue.
of dispersing at this point, or were
Yes.
they all ooh ah at the
Yeah,
statue?
then that they were basically like, ooh, wow. Well, so
Okay.
some of them are like mourning, but it's just, then they're just excited for the statue pretty much.
Where is Chief Bishop?
Chief Bishop is kind of like right beside y'all, like
Okay,
just listening.
I might not be able to do all this in one go, but what the things that I want to do are, I've heard what Cyrus said, heard what Oliver was whispering too loudly. I've heard what
I wasn't
Dan
whispering it, really. I was just speaking.
I've heard what Dan also said. And I'm getting soldier brain on, night brain. I want to kind of tap Chief Bishop on the shoulder and say, want to ask him, did you know about the statue? Do you know who this Pursuous fella is? And at the same time I'm asking that, I wanted to mental touch over to Cyrus, saying, meet me at my truck. We will need kit before we go in.
That is forever away.
I mean, that he's going to be like, no, first time I have ever heard of that name. Besides, then that, that it was just that they had basically like left it, basically, it was about last night before, and then that Mr. Lowe's had peeked under, and then he had loved it. Then they said up in just like a nice car that it was a gift to him. Up in just that her loving memory, no signature, but just that pen name. That it is kind of like that Banksy type. We don't know who they are or whatever.
I want to say, thank you. We do need to grab a few things before we go into the building. Will you wait here for us?
Why, yes, of course. And then I actually see like Mr. Austin Lowe's coming down personally to actually speak to us for a moment. So then that Lowe's himself is coming down.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket. I'm gonna pull out my keys. Dad,
Huh?
I'm trusting you.
With what?
Go to my truck. Get the gray backpack out of the back. It has first aid supplies. We might need it.
You can do first aid.
Just go get the supplies, please.
All right.
And if you can, also get the gray duffel. It might be heavy.
Well, good thing the surfboard's light. I have been carrying the surfboard the whole time.
Okay. Then that Austin Lowe's come by and be like, why, yeah, oh, Cyrus, I listened to your podcast so much.
Oh no.
I did not realize that was you. That you are right, that my bad. I do apologize to Miss Charlene, and then that this other mousy type.
Is it not Dr. Charlene?
that it is a missus that she just only really just got her master's only. That she did not get the
Why'd
doctorate.
you say that condescendingly still?
I do believe that is how the caste system works in the science world.
I mean,
Caste systems aren't acknowledged in the United States.
but regardless, then
Also,
that you just basically just see like another woman is just basically coming up, and then he's gonna be like, oh yes, that her name is Minerva Crema. That is her assistant for her to be able to like see things, so to speak. I mean, I don't mean to offend the blind, then that she just needs to be helpful of a little bit there.
So a personal assistant?
Pretty much.
So what you mean is she's our bitch.
Why are you being so rude?
Sorry.
Why, large lady, why?
Why?
Vicky, would you go check on Dan, please?
Sure.
Dan's been distracted by the hot dog carton.
But
Get sitting there. I need a.
yes, then it's just a pleasure to just meet all of y'all, especially you two, that y'all are famous. Then that, thank y'all for coming. I can try to give y'all a first row, safely, obviously, because with the space shuttle and stuff, that we don't want any just more accidents. And suddenly that the radio comes on, and then that it is just Bishop also gets something going on too. And then it's just like, oh dear, wait, break in?
Could I use magic to, like, listen in on the radio
Or could we
wave
roll sharp?
Yes.
or something?
Yes.
That's another 8. It's mixed success.
That you kind of, with just your sharp, you basically kind of like look over to the windows, and then you kind of see like sirens and stuff kind of going off that you don't know what exactly is going on, but it is some type of emergency about to go off. What did you roll?
If I was rolling use magic, it's an 11. If I was rolling sharp, it's a 9.
I would say with just the magic that you can kind of sense that, something has been afoot, and then that you can sense spell casting has went off in that building.
Oh,
Am I sensing any dishonesty from this person?
from Lowe's?
No.
From anybody?
Well, hold
I
on.
am.
I saw it. It just looked like a big snake, right?
Yeah, because one of my moves.
It was something slithering. We don't know what it was.
Slithering.
But you said that one of your moves was
Suspicious mind. If someone lies to you, you know it. So
that I flavor that as you have to be actively talking to them for just that to work. From just Lowe's, that he's telling the truth, 100% honesty to his knowledge.
I have a hunch.
You want to make a hunch?
Yeah, but it kind of goes along with what Ollie already said. So
I mean,
Well, but you were. I also asked if you would go and help Dan get shit out of the truck.
Oh yeah, I did.
and meanwhile, Dan, you can get the stuff from the truck, or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm getting stuff from the truck.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
And not leaving the surfboard in the truck.
Oh no, I can carry the surfboard and I can carry both duffels.
But
Duffel.
Vicky comes up
Surfboard.
He's like,
behind
Yeah.
you.
Do
He's
you
like,
really need the surfboard? I don't see any water. Or at least not any water that you can, float on.
How dare! I'm just gonna.
oof.
No.
Oh, you made the
Oh, big
big
bag.
bum huff.
Then that Minerva is just gonna be like, that Miss Charlene, we need to be going to basically make final preparations, and then that Charlene is actually going to speak. That she's kind of like this olive woman that she has on this huge head wrap over just her dreads and stuff, and then that she has the blinder shades on, and she's gonna be like, "Indeed, darling, we do need to go ahead and go."
Well, I'm gonna ask a really stupid clarification question, but I feel like I'm missing something.
Ow.
Chief Bishop
Yes.
and Austin Lowe's got word in their radio
Yes.
comms in their ears, and then said out loud, "Oh dear, a break-in." And Charlene and Minerva's next words are, "Oh, we need to go get set up for the launch." Like, they don't even care.
That they do. that they are just kind of like, but I do need to try to go and get my research quickly. And then that she kind of scurries off with just Minerva guiding her.
I feel like they should wait for security.
This is suspect.
Mr. Lowe's, should they not wait for security? This seems rather lax.
I mean, that it just might just be like a lab rodent or something that had got out.
You are very nonchalant about all of this. They're very nonchalant about all of this.
Cryptid in the Houston Space Center. Let's go. And just starts booking it.
And with that, we will go to break because I realize that it has been about an hour.
Oh, Lordy.
We are back. So, sorry, cookie crumbs.
Yeah.
I can't believe this either. I'm so unprofessional. But anyway, then that anything else before y'all go into the Space Center to see what the hubbaloo is about?
Well,
I'm ready.
We were already running.
considering
Put that away.
considering that me and Dan are still doing stuff at the car, or are we still at this point?
That y'all should be making your ways back.
Yeah, I talked with Dan. I'm like, yeah, some feel just, weird, about that snake. And that lady had a turban, and the way it was wrapped around.
You're stealing my meta.
What do you want to do?
Well, I've got the meta too. Then I make it back to Neysa's character, and I'm like, are you feeling a little bit weird?
We're not talking now. We're moving.
Okay.
The two humans have already run, and
Okay.
I'm scooting.
Yeah, no.
And Bishop is just like doing his radio thing and then just basically going in. That y'all basically burst into the entrance, and then that there is basically like like workers are just basically just there kind of being like up in like lockdown protocol and stuff. Then that some of them got like trash cans, staplers ready to attack something.
Man, the NASA staff got some weird stuff going on here.
These are nerds.
No,
Like, they don't know how to
this is
defend.
actually my IRL job protocol is basically that if you cannot get out the building, you defend with what you can, and then if they say that even use a staple or else a trash can.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say that while we were scooting up to try to catch up to these two, I would have taken the backpack and the duffel from.
Would have showed up. Surfboard and arm. Let's go on. Oh, okay.
Alrighty then, and then
Surfboard in hand.
let me see here. Oh yeah. So then that basically I would like everyone to give me either investigate a mystery or else read a bad situation.
Read a bad situation.
9.
9. Okay, you get 1.
Your choice. It's the same roll.
Situation. Ooh,
You got something doing that.
Yeah, it's the second time tonight. I got a 15
Okay.
on read a bad situation.
Okay, that you get 3.
Roll double 6s. So you
I got
were doing
a
read a
double
bad
one.
situation?
Yeah.
So hold on. That's all of them.
Experience.
Nope. You get 3, I get 1, so that's 4.
We can ask them. I got boxcars and I was doing read a bad.
Okay.
situation.
So we now have all the questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
On y'all got read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll take 1 on investigate a mystery then. 'Cause
Okay, and then let's knock out the investigative mystery first.
where it go?
There we go. To ask that y'all are basically walking and stuff, and then that like one of the workers is just like, excuse me, that that the noises is coming from like one of the offices down there. I just don't know which one.
Immediately turning that direction.
Okay. Y'all asked all of the read a bad situation.
Yeah. Okay. What is the biggest threat?
The biggest threat is the vents right now.
Because it's in the vents.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
And so you are basically running, and then after that, you had heard basically that questioning about from like the offices that you kind of see where it says like the botany department. You hear a scream down that hallway.
Very weird for the NASA space in this area to have a botany area, but what's the best way in?
Best way in is down that hallway.
Go down that hallway. I'll
Okay.
take out my gun and
I have cryptid hunting gear, so I actually have a digital camera up that I'm looking through the viewfinder to make sure that I'm not jostling it too much as we go through.
Okay.
So are you live streaming? You're
Not live stream, we're just recording it.
Recording
Okay.
for information later. So what was your one question you wanted to ask?
Oh, well, he has the other three.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, we get all the questions.
Yeah.
And so me asking another one doesn't really matter. I was going to let him do it because he got the other box.
Got you.
So, what's the best way out?
Best way out is back out the way y'all came.
Okay. What's most vulnerable to me?
The workers and your compatriots.
And the best way to protect victims?
Best way to protect the victims is cover their eyes.
I'm going to turn around and go, hey, everybody, put on your sunglasses.
Looks up, and the glasses I've been wearing have actually tinted. Oddly enough, the halogen light bulbs inside of this building are brighter than outside, activating the sunglass mode on the color-changing lenses.
All right. And then that they are like, give me a charm. Then that one that, like one kind of like beefy, kind of like office worker, like, man, why do we got to listen to you?
Use magic. And here's a flashbang.
What?
What?
Do you just go, pow?
Yeah, I'm just going to pow.
You give me a weird roll for this.
Yes,
I mean, I'm also following the two people that have gone that way with the camera.
Okay, so then are you heading to the botany labs or to
I'm
the
following them.
office?
I am, he is, and he's following us.
I mean, I'm behind him. I'm trying to keep up, but, I'm busy doing the thing. Making
Okay.
people blind.
While I'm following him, I'll let him resolve.
It's 9, 10, 11, 12.
He's like, oh.
And I just turn around and go take off after everybody else just screaming, disorientation!
I'm going to look at him. I'm going to make sure my gun is in the camera and say, see these runes? I made it shoot better. And I'm going to use magic.
Oh, God.
What are you shooting? There's nothing to shoot yet. What the hell?
I said cryptid, and he's already like, this is how we get the meat for the cage and for the crawfish.
Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
no.
using magic to add an enchantment to my weapon.
Yeah. And what did you get?
It works imperfectly. Choose an effect and a glitch. Okay. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention,
Okay.
but it gives me a +1 harm and plus magic.
Okay, then. So
So I hit it. I do this. I'm like, look at this. Watch this. And I go like that and swipe the rune.
This
And
is
it
not going to be able to
lights
be used now again. That's going to be.
as that you are basically just like that, you are basically doing that, then that before I get to the unwelcome attention, I need Ollie and Arteloth to give me a contested act under pressure roll to see who makes it out before.
What the hell?
I don't know.
That's the third
I-
box
I have
card.
a fail.
Okay.
I got a 15. Like,
That-
I'm not kidding. Like,
That
I'm not,
you are basically able to basically kind of just like oh, I'm just enchanting my gun, then that you kind of do like a duck and roll as that like suddenly that this German Shepherd sized pit viper that has these beady yellow eyes, just kind of like bulbous eyes, are just like looking dead at you.
That's a large snake.
I go parkour and I do a flip.
So what happens with my fail?
You found that you have basically got blocked off from just
He got
Ollie.
Ollie got it first.
Oh, okay.
And then y'all had got blocked off by this German-sized pit viper.
Okay. So I'm
German
going.
son. Well, hold on.
German
No, that's a
Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
Okay, when you say German son, it's like Yardermunder has just landed.
I am a very big pit viper.
And then it's like
Would you like some?
with just venom coming
Who's
from
it
its
blocking?
thing.
Or,
It is blocking that the rest of y'all. 'cause
Yeah.
Ollie made it through.
So we're right there with it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. A giant snake this big does seem to sound kind of like a cryptid. I feel like that might activate 2 of my abilities. Cryptid sightings. Automatically, you take note of any reports.
Penny.
No,
Penny.
no,
No.
Penny.
Okay, we got it. We got it.
Where's she at?
Under the
Underneath
table. Oh,
No, she just got the microphone. We're good.
Oh no.
Love you,
There she
baby
is.
girl.
Penny,
Anyway.
you are adorable and wholesome. Your best guard dog ever.
So next thing you know, the cameras all go down. You take notes on the reports creatures. Whenever you first see a new type of creature, you may immediately ask one of the investigative mystery questions. Does this activate?
Yes, that this activates.
Some of these are just dumb because I'm pretty sure what's he gonna do? Go and bite us?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest.
Okay,
problems.
first thing, that's a big snake. I'm looking through the viewfinder still. That's a big snake. What can hurt it?
there you go.
Bullets,
Bullets.
Okay.
knives.
Okay, it also activates Akram's broadsword. The first time you encounter something strange, you may ask the keeper what sort of thing it is. They will tell you if it or the cause is natural, unnatural, or a weird phenomenon or a person. You gain a +1 forward when dealing with it.
I would say that this will be a unnatural phenomenon, and then that you actually get to know the actual name of it too. You notice as you had basically did your research up into like cryptids and stuff, and you have heard of basilisk, so to speak, but that this is like the snake kind of a basilisk, just a legless basilisk.
Okay, so that activates normally. Okay, so that's a responsive thing. I don't have any weapons on me.
Your weapon is your brain.
No, I'm gonna yell it's a basilisk, and then I will, since he wears, of course, the midlife crisis dad biker boots. But there's a reason he has to keep hawking and selling stuff. His clothing shows there's expensive taste in this man, so he's got those big, thick-soled like Carolina boots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going? Don't tread on me.
Yeah, gonna just boot the dog-sized snake while still looking. Boot it to try to send it further down the hallway.
Okay, go ahead.
your partner?
Okay, so I get to roll weird. I'm gonna spend luck.
Ooh.
I have automatically, since I have a higher power watching out for me, I have a free luck.
Nice.
That you basically get just basically that that your Lord and Savior that just comes down and be like, oh no, Cyrus, that you're supposed to kick it from like a 95-degree angle.
It's just I just imagine the serpent from the garden.
That that's just the serpent from just the garden.
Texas roundhouse
Penny,
kick it.
go back
Penny,
that
come
way.
on.
Penny, no, wrong way.
Penny, go the other way.
No.
Penny.
Penny, we have food.
Penny, this way.
Come on, this way.
This way, baby girl. Come on. There you go.
We got food.
So yeah.
And that was Penny, the best
so
guard dog
I did-
ever.
I'm assuming that's 1 harm because I'm unarmed.
Yes. Then that does one harm, and then that as you like kick this thing, it just like looks at you. Give me.
I'm not actually looking. I'm still looking through the viewfinder. I'm seeing a snake.
If that you are still looking through the viewfinder, still give me an act under pressure roll.
Okay, so if it's act under pressure from a monster, I get to roll weird instead of cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 11 on the die plus 2 for weird, 13.
That you are fine. That as that you kind of basically realize that you just see kind of like a fracture up in like one of your lenses. You quickly pull back your camera. Quickly.
Can I do an action?
What do you want to do?
How far down the hallway did I boot this thing?
You booted at least about 6 feet.
Damn,
So,
dude.
give us some room.
I'm gonna it's focused on the party. I'm behind it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, just point my gun at its head, and
You realize you're pointing a gun toward us.
I'm gonna move a bit, an angle away.
He's going to Pythagorean theorem to safety.
Okay.
I'm gonna
then.
go. Okay. The Legos.
Yeah,
work.
but math's not real.
Math isn't real.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I believe he does believe math is real, but it is a ploy.
Okay, so I can use the big whammy from the Spooky playbook.
Okay, what does that do?
It gives me. I can use
Weird instead of tough to kick them
Gotcha.
out.
10
Okay.
on kick some ass. So on 10 plus, you choose an extra effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's gonna take 3 harm, or it's gonna take 4 harm.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to inflict terrible harm to do 5 harm.
You shoot this thing, it's just like splatters on the wall and stuff, and then you hear a voice that go like, "Man, you need to save some for the real cowboys." And then just basically that this that this fellow comes out about 32, looking like a fit Ron Swanson, and then he has like blonde hair, and then he just has on just this cowboy hat up in like a space cadet jumpsuit almost, and then just like
We just had an astronaut with a cowboy hat walk out.
that the name is Roger Hawkins, and then I've been hearing that this alarm going off, and my lord, what was that, a rattlesnake? You killed a rattlesnake, boy?
Have you ever seen a rattlesnake that
I'm
large?
pretty sure I'm like.
I have seen like anacondas, but never seen what is that, a pit viper?
Is the dead body still just laying there splattered? Like it's not dissolving or anything?
It is not dissolving. It is just that it is just headless.
Cell phone?
This is exactly what is controlling our government right now.
No, it is not. That is just a big snake.
We didn't kill Ted Cruz?
Okay,
Only if.
is there still any screaming from further down the hall?
It is actually 2 sets of screaming now.
Like, sure.
Still moving.
I'm moving around the cowboy, the space cowboy,
Okay.
and that's what he.
Right, I know.
He missed the joke. He could have named him Maurice. Because people call him the space cowboy.
Yeah, they could have been named Maurice.
So were you following us down the hall? Because we kind of just skipped over that whole thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was
As I'm moving past Maurice the space cowboy, I'm going to hand over the backpack and the duffel to Vicky.
Mhm.
You're looking through those for books on basilisks. Have fun. And then I'm moving down the hallway.
Okay.
The only book.
All right, and then what is Dan doing right now? After that, you had just blinded a man.
Oh, yeah, no. That was just a quick little turnaround, snap fingers, blind a man. And
As you're
then,
coming back, a snake explodes.
And then there is another sets of screaming by the offices.
Well, that's where we're heading.
Yep, I'm just going to keep
Okay,
following. I'm
so
gonna
offices,
step over
that
the
y'all are
dead
heading
snake
to the
body
botany
gingerly.
area.
Well, we were
Yeah.
where were the
Front-ish, behind.
Well, hold on, no. We were over near the botany area, and now there's another set of screaming by the offices, and there's another scream somewhere else that has not been described yet. So, are we we're doubling back to go to the offices, or are we going to continue to the other stream? Because that's how Spence made it sound.
I had basically made it before that we had went to break. I said then that whenever then that y'all had did y'all's roles and stuff, that y'all had got inklings to head to the offices first, but because of Ollie's role, then that y'all had heard a previous scream.
Okay,
by
so
the
there's only
botany.
one more scream, and that's back in the office.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
that's where we're heading.
Wait, but are the offices down the same hallway as we're in?
No.
So we got to go back through the lobby?
Kind of like past like the workers area. It's kind of like an L shape. I mean, it is kind of like a T shape. Then y'all come through the lobby, worker space, offices, that the biolab area is to the right.
So we're heading toward the offices?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, we're going wherever the screams are.
Yeah, we're going to the other screen.
Okay. Okay, and so then that inside that basically then that there are 2 doors that one of them has like Charlene Khan's name on it, and then that the other one has an Iris what the hell is her name? Gaber. Iris Gaber on the door.
Which one has the screaming coming from it?
Iris Gaber.
I kick it down.
And then that the cowboy is following y'all behind soon, and that inside is like a kind of like a shaggy hair, like looking janitor worker, just kind of like pinned up against the wall. As like 2 more of these things are coming, and then you see like one of them are dead on the ground.
A worker or a snake?
No, that the worker is pinned up on the back, scared, whereas 2 more of these snakes are about to attack the person.
But
So
so there's 3 snakes and one of them's dead.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay, okay. So I pull out my gun and shoot one of them.
Okay.
Again, angling not to hurt the innocents.
Angling not to hurt them. I know how to shoot gun. I have studied sacred geometry.
I'm making sure, you dumbass.
Look, he's smart enough to actually pass the test to get a firearm in Louisiana.
I mean, I'm just going to do regular harm. It's just going to be the normal trade harm.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 4 harm to that creature.
Okay, and that the creature takes it in the back, turns around, bites you. I need you to roll me a d6, and then you will be taking 2 harm.
3.
3.
I'm going to use a luck, though, to not take that harm.
Okay. Okay, then that you
How much
basically,
harm was it going to do?
it was going to do 2 harm and something else. But since that he had used a luck point to burn that you can kind of feel like your hand was about to turn into stone, but somehow that you shook off that feeling through all your conspiracies.
When you spend a luck point, pick an aspect of the current situation, and the keeper will tell you conspiracies that aspect connects to. I would like to know more about how this all connect, how all these basilisks connect to NASA.
Basiliska.
That you remember watching Mars Attack.
Okay.
And then you basically remember that, that these little alien creatures,
It's a documentary, of course.
yes, yes, exactly. And then that that you basically know that those basilisks was going to be up in at the unreleased sequel that you had heard about throughout your forums and obviously read it.
Oh my god, you went to like 8chan.
I didn't go to 8chan. He's not a pedo now.
Oh wait, that's what 8chan is?
Yeah.
24chan?
Yeah. You go to just normal 4chan. I
Yeah.
mean, that's already bad enough, but we'll go with the...
I don't understand all the chans.
All right, and then
Don't worry
we are
about
going to
it.
want this side of the
Okay.
table to do some stuff. So what is Dan going to do after seeing that one of his compatriots get just bit by one of these things?
It's all connected.
Yes. What you dig up, son?
Never gets old.
Never gets on.
That's how you get the detritus.
You don't let that snake bite your own snake.
Snake on snake action, It can get dicey.
That's not a pit viper. That's a dick viper.
Watch out.
So
He's gonna get you real good.
Might fall out.
You have to get someone to suck the poison out. It's going to be awkward.
Just don't look him in the eye.
That's the whole thing. We can't look the snakes in the eye.
And whatever you do, avoid pizza.
I mean, meta-wise that...
we need to stop or else we're going to get ourselves in trouble.
I mean, that meta-wise that I have not been asking y'all to make these throws at just disadvantage yet. So consider yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a snake biting
Mm-hmm.
the conspiracy theorists. I'm gonna do combat magic.
Okay.
It's going to be a missile with fire.
Okay.
Fire missile. Bam,
I'm a
dog.
fire missile.
Bang on missile.
9.
9 mixed success that you do harm to each other.
That's 3 fire damage.
Okay. That up in that it's a dying hiss that it is going to hawk something at you. Then that you are going to take 2 harm, poison, and roll me a d6.
It rolls off of the kick some ass like table.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Combat magic operates off of kick some ass.
Yeah.
However, do you have anything that negates damage, reduces damage on a chain of clothing?
Yeah, my Hawaiian shirt.
Reduces the damage by 1.
So if you have armor +1, then
It's just only
It
one
doesn't.
harm.
It just says take -1 harm.
Yeah, so it's just one harm, and then give me that D6 roll.
Oh. 3.
Your hand, as soon as you cast that spell, it starts to kind of slowly turn to stone.
Is it the hand holding the surfboard?
No.
I'm gonna say yeah.
You son of a.
You're locked in like this with the surfboard.
I had rolled a 52 there. I wanted it to be lower.
Kind of.
So is the snake dead? Or is it still not
You
dead?
son of a.
He killed
Okay.
one snake. How many snakes are there?
It is one more left now,
Or there's the one that bit him.
and then that one has been damaged, but it's looking pretty weak.
But then he did enough damage to the other one that
Right.
with its dying gasp.
Yeah.
So
Okay, my turn.
hmm
So I let them know, hey, so I found this book regarding basilisks. It's not really exactly, truthful, I don't think. I'm not sure. I have to consult Ollie.
You should ask the keeper what you found.
Oh, I should ask the keeper. Well, I think Ollie'd like to know too, because he knows, like I know, that it is the truth. It is the truth and the knowledge. It is a true
She's not
book,
getting
even
paid.
though
you're leaving her in Houston, aren't you?
even though it is marked as fiction, this shit is true. It's this book. It's about a chamber, and there's some secretive stuff going on.
Give me.
I do not have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in my bag of information.
Well, how did I find it? I found
No,
it.
you didn't.
Give me a investigator mystery roll.
What is this?
Pulled it out of your ass. I don't know. It's not in
Give
my
me
bag.
a
I
sharp
put
roll.
it there.
Is it 2 or 1?
It's 2.
Okay. So I rolled a double 5,
Nice.
and what was the roll that I did?
Investigator mystery.
So
You
mystery.
got plenty.
Okay, let me see.
What's your? Yeah, you're fine. You rolled an
Okay.
11, so
Uh-huh.
you get to pick 2 of these questions.
Okay. So, with the information I have from this lore of basilisks, I'm gonna ask, let's see, where did it go?
It is right in front of
What do you
you.
mean? What?
It is right in front of you, assaulting your friendlies.
Oh, let's see. Okay,
The last one.
so I want to ask about, this mystery.
God damn! Why?
That is not a mystery. I wanted to know
No,
about.
why did you have to get up? Jesus.
Okay.
Just ask the question before we all die of gas.
I had to take it clear.
Okay, so what question do I need to ask?
This one.
So, just like in the lore,
You don't have to make
what
it
is
make
being
sense.
concealed
Thank you.
here?
Just ask the question.
What is being concealed here is that you kind of like had thought that this basically that this janitor was a male. It is actually a female.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So they're butch. All right, fine.
okay.
All right, then. That the basilisk that is kind of woefully weak is trying to back away and just wanting to run away. So what do y'all want to do?
Well, Arteloth hasn't got to go yet.
Yeah.
I got to do something in the last round, so I'll take
Right.
Bob this one. So Arteloth didn't get to do much. I want to see what Arteloth did.
Well, I'm not revealing my
Get him,
I'm
crazy ghost man.
not revealing my blade yet. So I would like to communicate with something you do not share a language with. Use magic.
Okay. Let's see what you get.
See, she's gonna use Parthethon.
Oh,
Isn't that right, Ollie? She's gonna use Parthethon. That real language.
Oh, he's up here like,
easy enough. So you want to try to talk to it as it's running away?
I want to speak to it mentally. I'm not
He's
talking to it
casting
in
speak with
Parthethon.
animals.
And I'm trying to figure out who summoned it is controlling it, or where is it trying to run away to? Like, where's the nest, if nothing else?
I'm trying to go back, see, to just basically Charlesia's pin.
For note-taking purposes, can you spell Charlesia's pen?
It's like 8 S's.
No, that it is basically Charlesia spelled CHARALCIA, and just pin. Like
a fence?
PE pin, like PEN pin,
Like a fence on a farm, a pen.
like an animal pin. Yes.
Okay.
But soon, space is for us. Pathetic ghost.
I can't do two things in a turn,
I know.
otherwise I'd be chopping heads.
If you let it go, well,
No, I'm kidding.
It's your turn.
and I'm looking at him because like when he says he shoots him, I'm like, hold on, which one? The ghost that all of a sudden just started making very intense eyebrows at the snake, or the snake that started hissing and what could be formulated as language?
That the cowboy space guy just basically, as it's just like crawling up, he just pulls out his Colt 45, kills it.
Why does the astronaut in astronaut gear have a fucking Colt 45?
That's in Texas.
Because the moon's haunted.
I'm filming this. I'm just filming
also not
this
real.
point for all the
It
nonsense.
is. It's made out of cheese. We've gone over this.
It's haunted by
made out of
cheese.
the Lego Batman head.
Yeah, but
Because of the sacred geometry,
Yeah.
it looks just like that.
but the sacred Batman head is made out of cheese.
Okay. Does it seem like we're out of danger at this point?
Yes. Uh-huh.
I would like to move over to the basilisk that was already dead when we got in here, and I want to examine how it died, because the janitor was up against the wall. It doesn't look like they could have done this, so I want to see how that one died before
Give
we
me
even got
a
here.
investigative mystery.
Janitor could
I mean, a
have
sharp,
them
just a
off.
general.
Yeah. Numbers
No.
11 again.
Easy enough that you kind of like look around at the office, and then that you kind of see like that there was like a trash can that has some blood splatter, that it appears that they have probably like picked it up and just
Okay.
and then that they actually kind of like raise up and like, oh, thank y'all, like, I swear that that the snakes wasn't me. I just basically just knocked out a janitor and stole his clothes. That's all.
Are they lying?
No, that they are telling the truth.
Excuse me.
Why
Sorry.
would you do that?
Why are you trying to steal people's clothes?
That's rude.
I'm ignoring all of that. I'm going across the hall to Charlene's office.
Door's locked.
I'm phasing through the door like a ghost, because I can.
Give me a tough roll.
What? Oh, man, is it warning? Yeah?
Check.
Okay, hang on. Would this be... Oh, wait, I don't have Unholy Strength. Never mind. Okay, so tough roll?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Bull fucking shit! Snake eyes. Because it's... Okay, hang on. I need to look at my...
I'm stoned now. How you doing, Cat?
Hey, Basch.
Okay, here's the real question. I only have 2 luck before I'm doomed. Should I spend it or should I not? Shit.
I mean, if you get enough experience on this one, can't Arteloth retire?
Well, you can't die if you're dead.
Yes. Could, theoretically. I'll take the experience, not the luck this time.
As that you try to phase through, it feels some old, ancient magic from the Mediterranean blocks your way.
How do I know it's Mediterranean magic?
You smell olive oil?
Smell dill and
And a little bit of hummus, you know.
Do you need me to open the door for you?
It's locked.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Not with the door handle though. I'm just gonna put my hands up to it.
Okay.
Combat magic, fire blast.
Oh god.
Make an attack roll against
Just in there filming dead giant snakes. all this nonsense, cowboy astronaut, and just turn back as a fireball is erupting in the hallway.
Yeah.
Too bad that the government's going to suppress this.
Aw.
We're never gonna put this up on the internet.
There you go.
Well, you still got your friends on the other web.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll be able to do
11. Blast the doors off their hinges.
Okay then.
Also, I take the surfboard and I turn it into a sword.
Your hand is stuck to the sword.
Fine.
Become one.
Is
with
it
the
your
sword.
dominant hand?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean that you could try to use magic to heal that, just meta-wise.
Why waste magic when I can blow something up instead?
You
Who do you
don't
think I
have
am?
you just don't have an arm right
Instead
now.
of carrying the surfboard, I have
Have y'all seen Quest
turned
for
it into
Camelot?
my sword.
Yes.
Oh, so your hand
Ru-
becomes a sword.
Ruger, he's
no.
Ruger right now.
Out
He's the
of
bad guy.
out
He's
of game
Ruger.
is
Yeah.
is blowing shit up. Just
Okay.
rubbing it in.
All right. I look at the not janitor. Say, you gotta stay here.
I opened the door for you.
That she is kind of like holding up just like a journal, just like, I have something that Tracy had given to me before she was killed. I know she was killed.
I open it up and I read it with my crazy eyes.
That there is a journal entry dated March 17th, 2022. To whom may read this? I may not be alive after today due to something I cannot explain. Surely I thought mythology was just stories. I swear, Charlene is faking being blind, and there is a reason our test mice
Wow.
are gone, are the stone pieces in our lab cages. That the woman doesn't use a braille keyboard and walks too gracefully for a blind person.
That last
Wow.
one is fucking
That's
judgmental.
ableist.
That is
That-
discriminatory.
okay.
How dare
I
you
know
judge
that this is
how
going to
blind
be a
people-
Gorgon now,
Yeah.
but still jacked up.
That's
Yeah.
ableism.
That's
That you know that there is still more. That there's
Oliver reads that as like racist.
okay. Then that okay, that the incubation.
Yeah.
Cat,
Stan wanted to show his butt to the internet.
She heard.
I'm sorry.
Gorgon
I
was just like,
apologize.
no, let me out.
Come here.
She got caught in the tablecloth person. Like, we're about to watch out the cameras go down.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, then that you know that the incubation
This is
tank
not
in
only
that the
cats,
biobot has a weird egg in there. Being curious, I used clearance to search Charlene's office and found some sci-fi shit. That those damn snakes watch me as I read her plans and notes. I am sending Hilda Graves my research and findings. Please stop the ... snakes from spreading, and don't let that egg on my fucking spacecraft. Ortega.
There's a source of life here.
That would be the world we live in, yes.
No,
Yeah.
there's an egg downstairs.
Uh,
And there's Medusa as well.
Medusa was one individual. They're called Gorgons. I've gotten into
It's a
arguments with people.
Medusa.
So
This is like when you try to say it was a whole Dracula.
So while they're arguing behind us,
Dracula's
and
not
we're
exist,
we're
huh?
looking through the door that he fire blasted open. What's up?
Okay then, so then basically like inside, then that it feels very Greek in decorum.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is various snake sanctuaries are all just empty and pretty much like a small living quarters. I need both of you to give me either investigate a mystery or else read a bad situation.
9. I will. I'll roll off of investigate a mystery with my 9. What about you?
Oh,
You were at the door with me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you
That-
want to investigate or read?
Nah, I just opened the door for you.
Oh, okay.
Fine. So
I'm just coming in.
we were making
They're
assumptions.
attacking.
Um,
Killing the snake.
Mm.
She was trying to get through the door, so open the door. Dan's just looking out.
The best question here is going to be what is being concealed here.
As you kind of like walk through, and then you notice that this is a nice little office space that kind of has like a small living quarters, and then as you go towards the bed, and then there's kind of like a stone hand like reaching up.
From the bed or off the wall? Like what?
On like at the other side of the bed. Kind of like, it was kind of like hidden in a sense.
Pulling the bed away from the wall.
You see it is that it is the petrified corpse of basically that the Raphael Morlis.
How do I know that it's Raphael Morlis?
Because that on basically that his on that the garment that he was petrified in, it just says Morlis on his little ID badge.
I'm going to shove the bed out of the way so that's clearly visible for whoever comes after. You know what? I'll even flip the bed over. Just out of spite. And then I want to make sure that there's not like a back door out of this office.
It's not.
Then I'm going back in the hall and I'm going to say, we need to find Charlene now.
Yeah.
Roger, it's going to be like,
Okay.
now, wait, that you just broke into Miss Charlene's office with just some explosives.
Look, she's harboring a dead corpse of the
My
guy that's been
dead
missing.
Dead
Can I
corpse.
fix it?
That's an oxymoron.
That's just a statue of him. I mean, they're pretty sure that she does art.
All right, I'm done with idiots. I would like to manipulate someone with my unnatural appeal because fuck this idiot. That is a 15
He kind
to Hodor this guy.
his eyes just glaze over and just like,
I just want him to shut up and go back to to get out of the building. Get out of the building.
why yes, sir.
Not
I get out the
again.
building.
Hey,
Again?
no. Come here.
Honey pie. She's not gonna listen to you. She's a cat.
Vicky,
Yes.
Vicky, that you have a hunch for free that footsteps are coming.
Okay.
2 sets of them. What do you do with this information? Do you share this with the party?
Do I share it? No.
Why are you asking the chaos critter if she
What-
shares
what,
information?
She hears footsteps and doesn't say anything.
I don't
Just,
say anything. No. Because
Are you busy trying to steal flowers off somebody's desk?
how else am I going to make money?
You hear basic that I would say then that you know that both of those footsteps shift to one, and then that one of them just keeps fading elsewhere.
So further away from where we are at.
Yes, but then that one of them is still coming.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you're
So
still not saying
how
anything.
close are they?
Really close.
Okay.
We're in the
So-
hallway.
And then that up in the hallway, then that you all looking, and that you all just see like Minerva is just like, do I need to call security? What is going on here?
Where did you leave your boss?
She had to go check on her research project.
Sure she did. I'm zooming through the air over toward her, trying to scare the bejeebus out of her, or force her to reveal herself if she's not.
And I'm just going to wave my shotgun around and say, you didn't see anything, lady.
Oh, really? I didn't see anything.
And I pull out the big knife with the other hand and say, no, you didn't.
Give me a charm.
Or manipulate someone.
Yeah.
It is definitely. Well, it is rolling charm.
Whoops, one of them fell. Do I
Just-
still count it?
roll,
I'll
just
roll
roll.
another one. Okay.
Why do you make things so
I
complicated?
don't know.
I have a
Because
dice
can.
box.
Why are you making this
It's your dice box. Okay, so I got a 5 and a 4 as my rolls.
That's 9.
That's
Yeah,
9.
charm.
And I have 2 charms, so that's 11.
Oh.
So.
That goes off without a hitch.
She just kind of
I
like
don't
backs down and just kind of just like, I will see you at your own funeral, and then she just walks off away
And
from
Vicky
you.
says,
Oh,
not
hold
if
on.
I see
Arteloth
you
is still
first.
zooming at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to do the paranormal
Oh,
activity
sure.
shit.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, then that she was unfazed by
You
it.
have to clarify.
She seemed
You're
unfazed.
trying to T-pose on her.
I'm not though. I don't teach.
So
those
you're not
things.
trying to...
I don't think
I'm just gonna follow Arteloth and be like,
I have a question for everybody. Looking at this, we have a Gorgon.
Uh-huh.
yes, we have a Medusa, yeah.
Medusa got killed by Perseus. It could be one of her sisters that has immortality. If you're one,
Medusa too. Medusa Junior.
Cyrus, that now that you say that you go back to in your mind about Austin Lowe's saying that Perseus.
Perseus is what they said.
but anyway, Perseus killed Medusa. This could be another Gorgon. Anyway, there's an egg downstairs. The Gorgon's trying to get on the spaceship. He read that the Gorgons want to go to space. What is the negative of letting Gorgons be blasted out into space?
No negative. There is no space.
All right, let me ask you. If we launch them, if they launch themselves into space towards Mars, nobody lives there. Nobody lives there.
Yet. They would live there.
What if it's a metaphor?
I mean, nobody lives there because.
What if they're trying to
They're
come
trying to get on. I mean,
What if it's a metaphor? Mars is Ares. What if they're trying to instigate war against humanity?
Well, if the egg's on the ship and they launch it and it hits another nation, at this point, it's not a ballistic missile. That is not an ICBM.
That
You'll
Also,
speak.
here's the question. My question is, if the egg is here and the launches are done at Cape Canaveral,
No, they're doing a launch here.
That's why we're here.
I understand. I thought we were watching this on screen because Cape Canaveral is where we launch all our stuff from, because there is an angle upon the globe that does not allow for it to be an optimal trajectory out of here. They will burn up.
Well, I think this is technically a SpaceX installation, so.
Oh, crap. Yeah. He is
I did say alternate but similar history.
He is a lizard person, so yeah, he would be in on this.
True.
All right, look. Option 1. We go stop them, do whatever. Option 2. We find the control room and we launch them to wherever we want them to go. Option 3. We call the police.
That at this point that the janitor just takes off the hat, and then it's just like, okay, that the name is basically Hilda Graves that I was wrongfully fired from here, that you don't want them in space, that they're gonna destroy the world.
How?
From her plans, I have read them. That's how I got fired.
All right. Hold on. I'm very confused here because 1, they're launching themselves in a very confined space that does not have the capability of doing much up there. 2, you're just now telling anybody this.
Cause then you idiots had ignored me.
We did not. We blew open he blew open a door. There were giant snakes.
Wait, who are you again?
Hilda Graves, that the
Apparently
one from the
still
journal.
alive?
Wait, my hand's sewn.
Oh no! Come here, dear Lord.
That just like that
away-
the office
take away
cat
his
just
leprosy.
comes along.
And I'm gonna roll weird.
Take away this vile affliction, Lord.
I rolled an 11 on weird to do something inhumanly possible.
Okay,
Cure
then
his
your
leprosy.
stone hand turns back to
But do I
normal.
remove 1 harm?
I didn't heal you.
I would say yeah. I would say yeah that
Just
counts
like-
as a heal too.
Power
Okay,
crest.
cool. That's what I was going to
Power
say.
crest.
I think the easiest option here is kill some motherfuckers.
We can do that by blowing them up in space.
Let's just shoot the Gorgons.
I'm trying to find the way that causes the least damage. Also, this one has not explained any of this exposition that is over here.
Uh-huh.
If she's read the plans, and what are they going to do when they get to space? They could destroy the world.
Basically, from what I have read before that, I tried to tell Austin Lowe's that who was apparently enamored by whatever she is, that they essentially are going to launch their egg into space for like a cosmic Gorgon and basically take over Houston.
Oh no, we lose Houston.
And then the world. And then that they will destroy Waffle House.
Not the hash browns.
Arteloth,
Mm-hmm.
Arteloth, we got to deal with something here that is incredibly dangerous. These Gorgons are monumentally, exponentially stupid. We are dealing with chaotic stupid. That is the worst kind of stupid to deal with because it is actually dangerous. The rest of that don't make sense because that is not scientifically or magically possible, I don't believe.
You know, it is possible. Blowing their damn head off.
Which?
Blowing their damn head off. I'm sorry. I just started going back to his church, and you know, it's really hard saying. I say fuck.
A scream hit is heard, and then it just goes to silent.
Oh, someone's dead.
Miss
Ar-
Graves, can you lead us to either the control room
Arteloth.
or Yo?
You're good at fighting.
Yes.
That one made fireballs. This one's been shooting. You said you had a magnum and you just tried to pull back the... That's a revolver.
There might have been something else in those gummies.
You have gummies?
What if you tried... I mean, was she going to the control... Is that what she was saying was the control room, or was she going to go get the egg?
Which she?
The Gorgon.
Y'all don't know that.
We don't know.
I mean, where... The egg's downstairs.
Yes.
That means it's not on the rocket. We stopped the rocket from launching. Kill power to all of the Houston Space Center. Can't launch a rocket.
Why don't we just smash up the eggs?
You do that too. Cook it. Make sure it's 6 1/2.
Arteloth, I'm hating every moment of this.
Welcome to my party.
No, I was here for something entirely else. We didn't even get one of the daggone free hot dogs. All right, look, what do? You obviously are older, know what they're doing. This one I don't trust because she is still twirling a shotgun 5 inches above my head and it's loaded.
Yeah, that's
Put the
not good
safeties
practice.
on.
I don't know anything about space travel. I died 500 years ago. I know nothing.
I figure you might know something about Gorgons.
I was in England, friend. I never went to Greece.
Didn't you study the classics?
Yes, but there's only so much you can learn from a book.
Wasn't there this guy in Ireland that did something with the snakes?
Aren't like
That's
English
St.
people
Patrick.
in like 500 years ago? Aren't they all just like peasants and serfs?
You know, I'm going to go see if I can shut down all the power to the gosh darn place.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's go.
I've got your back. I'll make sure that you don't get killed while you're doing whatever you feel like.
Well,
you
no,
need to.
if you could handle the Gorgon that way that... Because look at me. I'm pretty. All right? I'm not an electrician. I know of one big switch that'll shut everything off. I got a feeling this place has got more security on it than that. So, I'm going to find me a fire axe.
I'm gonna go with you to kill the Gorgon and or.
Where's the gray backpack?
Here's the gray backpack.
I'm going to take the wizard.
Take this to first aid. You're, mortal and shit.
Alright then.
All right, fine. Hold on. Bandages.
Oh, yeah.
It is a
Why do you have Lightning McQueen on a Band-Aid?
It's what Dale got.
It is actually like another pack of band-aids inside of there that is basically King Arthur band-aids.
Oh, how do you still have these with Clive Owen on them? They're not going to have no sticky. And I will keep them anyway. Anyway, wizard.
Ah,
We're on our way to go kill Power.
all right.
I met one other wizard. Do you do any weird stuff with like cell phones and electronics?
I don't think so. I
All right.
can.
Y'all go kill a big old snake.
Good luck.
I'm going to cut off electricity to a government facility.
Miss Hilda, can you give us some directions around this place? And also, which set of us do you want to walk with? Because I feel like we don't need to let you out of sight.
Honestly, I would prefer to go with y'all if y'all are going to go fight off this so-called Gorgon because
Tell them how to get to main control then.
main control is just down the hall. You passed at the front. That you just pass at the front desk, and then you just go into the back.
Easy.
I
Down the
love
hall.
that NASA's space station in Houston is literally just a freaking Walmart at this point for us. I love this.
And then
Remember,
I will show y'all too that the botany, and then we need to hurry.
as I'm going, I'm just
Bring
going
the
to
gray
yell
duffel.
back at
Okay.
Arteloth. Remember, Arteloth, snakes don't bounce.
I'm just gonna let that. Like, I'm not at this point. I've been the I don't know what to say speechless too many times today. I'm just I don't even know.
First real comment, Dan's
Out of character, have we all got away from earshot?
Of who?
Of who? Normies?
Like both of the groups. Are they both out?
Oh yeah. Are we separated enough now?
Yeah,
That's
that
what
y'all
you're
should
asking.
be.
Oh damn! Because I was gonna say something in character.
Well, hurry up.
We'll
I was
say
gonna
it.
say that is not how the lore went. You know of snakes. They do bounce. Isn't that right, Ollie?
What?
The great book of lore with secret chambers.
Give me the duffel bag. I don't know what you put in the duffel bag, but give it here.
You just open it up and it's just
What
all
is
done.
that? Her dark tags again? What are her
So what?
dark tags?
Her dark tags are secrets, addiction, and poor impulse control.
She seems like she is the ADD druggy kid.
So as you saw,
You hear a voice, Vicky, that's like,
what do you want?
What do I want? I want you to behave like a
No,
normal
I'm
person.
talking to that voice. There's a voice. It's talking to me. I don't know who it is.
For that.
Do what?
Yeah.
We're partners.
No.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
He went with y'all.
Yeah.
Wait, why did you? Wait, what?
I
Yeah,
took
we-
the wizard because I'm pretty sure
Oh,
I know
yeah,
a wizard that
okay.
shorted out electricity once.
Okay.
So wait,
You got
Okay.
you left me
with the conspiracy theory.
and the traitor. The one who got fired,
Yeah,
the one who knows her way around.
You got the person who snuck in as a janitor
Okay.
that was freaking out over the snakes a second ago.
And I've got conspiracy theory and druggy.
Druggy, yeah.
Alright.
He's all about killing the snakes and smashing
Oh,
eggs.
I'm absolutely going to get killed tonight, aren't I? Like, there's no way this comes out good for me. Okay, all
all right,
right.
let's just handle the control room first. So then that y'all make it back, and then that bishop is just like, okay, I think that all of the sirens went off that I think that like Minerva said that everything was okay.
No, that is not. You're not launching that rocket.
We're not launching a rocket.
You're not launching it.
Why not?
It's been grounded.
By what? On what ground?
Baby. Okay.
Give me a charm?
That'd be like manipulate someone, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna use luck.
Oh god. How many does that make for you then?
Oh, God.
That's my first luck actually. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on. I need to erase it out of the actual boxes and put in my little jank drawn box at the top. Like I'm gonna look slightly haunted because I'm remembering getting fired because of Arteloth, because that's my first encounter. But that's a 10 because of that. Faith, the Lord has shown himself that danger will come down upon us if a rocket is launched. On this day, at this time, it needs to be delayed.
I mean that that Charlene would be disappointed, but let's just go to the control room. That this is prophecy. We need to go.
Yeah. This is the only argument that this argument only works in the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
The Lord has spoken.
Yep.
The Lord has canceled this launch.
So what is Dan gonna do?
It's working.
Honestly, I thought we were going to get to a room full of dead people, and I was going to need somebody to start setting crap on fire.
Yeah.
And say y'all go up
Dan's
in,
invited.
and say y'all go up into the control room. Give me a read a bad situation.
Okay.
12.
12.
10.
Okay. That what y'all got?
They can ask all the
We
questions
can ask all the
again.
questions. So, best way in is probably the door that we were about
Yes.
to go into. Best way out is back down the hallway.
Yes.
We already know that one. We're not going to waste time. Are any dangers we haven't noticed yet as we're getting up to this place?
And so y'all are getting up, then you're starting to hear just like a scream so sudden, and it's just a
What is the biggest threat?
biggest threat. And so you kind of peer in, then you start to see a woman like no. And then you just see that this mask, you just see like that these much smaller, kind of like chihuahua size size pit viper are basically turning people into stone.
Okay. Most vulnerable to us are now the stone statues, I'm pretty sure.
No, that they are already dead.
I'm just saying, the thing that's most likely for us to
gotcha.
damage are those. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cut anything here, Spence. I'm just trying to speed through these questions because I already know some of the answers.
What's the best way to protect the victims?
Yeah.
No.
Well, y'all are about to become victims, so what's the best way to protect
Yeah,
yourself?
good, solid response there.
Shades, don't look.
Go lean back. I'm just gonna need you to light that whole room on fire real quick. Just bomb, boom, and we'll pull back.
Okay.
All right. Just leave the sword hovering in the air. Just gonna rub my hands together.
In front of the normie, and he like, what in the tarnation?
What
Don't
normie?
ask questions.
Oh wait,
Vibe
wait,
with
what normie? Oh wait, the guy they picked up. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
Just vibe with it, bro. Come on. It's like you on the ocean, rocking waves and junk.
Somebody
Vibe.
else just got petrified. Hurry up.
Oh, right. It sucks to suck. I'm gonna. Are the doors open?
Yeah, that the door is open.
Okay, I'm just gonna strut in. Finger guns.
Okay.
Fire blast.
Go ahead.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
I'm gonna aid him by prayer. So
Okay, give me a cool roll.
So that's a help out. Yeah.
yeah, that's a help out. So hold on. So I get the roll weird for that. That's a 9.
Okay, that you help, but you expose yourself to danger.
Yep.
Okay, and so we read a bad situation, and it says if you act on the answers, you get +1 ongoing.
Yeah, so then you get a +2.
So add that +1 to your.
Alright.
Might as well
Does
come
it
over
count?
here, Chris, because you're over
Wait.
on this side of the
Oh, you
Yeah.
okay?
Wait. Yeah. It works for him too.
Really?
So I got a 10.
Oh, okay. So never
So
mind.
So
you
I'll
get
up to
you get a
10.
+1 and he gets plus. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
that works.
So I got a 10 on my weird.
Oh wait, we keep forgetting. I also have an ongoing +1 against these things.
Yeah.
No, it's off of kick some ass. Remember?
Oh, right. So on a 10, I get
Terrible harm might be the better thing right now.
Okay, that we can easily wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm gonna inflict terrible harm.
Okay, easy enough that you do a fire blast up in like a group of them. All of them just eviscerate. They
Yay.
were weak ones.
Crispy critters.
Just pull my sword out of the air.
And
So
then-
did you kill all the? Did he kill all the snakes?
Yeah.
I think I did.
All right. Follow up. Where now that we've done this, and now that your staff are made out of stone, how do we shut down everything?
He points, and then you see that the officer in command is like trying to call, but he's obviously made of stone. I don't know.
There is a but. Where is the power? You can shut the power. Where are the generators?
That the generators are just around back.
All right. We'll then go and just as he's leaving, he will unplug every computer that he can under the false idea that this will slow something down other than communication, and we'll grab it. I know there's a freaking fire thing that has like an axe and a
It
water
is.
hose. Just gonna grab it and just keep going.
Meanwhile,
All right, so we're following Hilda Graves to wherever supposed egg in a test tube is.
yes, and then that that the lights start to kind of flicker as that y'all are up in this bio lab for this space center that is kind of like doing the creepy like light shutter thing,
Okay.
and then that everything is just quiet, a bit too quiet.
Before we go too far down this hallway, I do want to kind of hand out to the side for a minute. I'm gonna reach into my trench coat and I'm pulling out an envelope. I'm gonna turn over to Vicky.
Mhm.
Vicky,
Uh-huh.
this is a letter
Uh-huh.
for my great whatever grandson.
Okay.
If I don't make it out of here, you
Uh-huh.
make sure he gets this.
Yes.
There's
That
address.
letter's never get.
There's
Yes.
address information
Uh-huh.
on the front. On the
Uh-huh.
back, there's address information for a Renly. She's a
Uh-huh.
family friend.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
Now, this is cursed.
Okay.
If you don't deliver this,
Uh-huh.
I haunt you. And a
Oh,
ghost of a
okay.
ghost is not something you want haunting you.
Mhm.
That you also hear a voice in your head. It's just like, yeah, I'm team.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? No, stop.
I feel like Arteloth is like,
You think you'd be the first to haunt me?
getting so.
Wait a minute, I know what to do about this, and I pull out a little vial of what looks like water. I start going like that, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's vodka.
All of them. This is a letter to my great-great-grandson if I don't make it out of here.
Yeah, deliver it. Okay, I got
Thank
it.
you.
Don't haunt me. Okay.
I didn't say I
And
wouldn't
then
deliver.
that's that y'all are basically like
I never said
walking
that.
into like what is obviously like ominous final detour. Then that there is like a figure in the back. You can read about it. Give me a sharp roll.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 11.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Mine are normal. No, just mine have my 5.
12.
It's 12. I got
So
a 12.
So all of you basically kind of like go in there, kind of like prepped up, ready to try to like, about to slice it or whatever.
Mhm.
Then it is a petrified woman holding a gun out at somebody. And then that the last name Gaber is on the little space cadet uniform.
Are these the two other astronauts?
That is the other astronaut.
They didn't look very hard for him.
Like, here's the deal.
He'll be alright.
Here's the deal. We've run into two of the astronauts that are supposed to be on that rocket. That's
No, that y'all had actually ran up into all three of them. That the cowboy was going.
Okay, so that's all three of none of them have loaded up on the rocket.
Mm-hmm. Well, that one did have a red shirt on.
I'm just saying, none of them have actually gotten on the rocket. Now that I think about it, no one can actually give the command to launch,
Yeah, I mean, the launch isn't happening
and you
at this
can't
point.
launch from the rocket unless they rig something up, which they probably have.
But I think the point at this point is not to cause as much collateral damage so that the government has to step in and clean
Oh,
up.
yeah.
We have
But
already
we're-
succeeded at that, honestly.
Yeah, but also to get rid of as many of the monstrosities as possible so that they can't try again.
We're about to be classified as a keter currently.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine. Let's
yeah.
do this.
All right. Anyway,
Hell
so pulling sword materialize out of trench coat. I'm ready. Let's go.
Enough of the charade. And then that just basically that Charlene just comes out and just that she
Immediately
just
closing
like,
eyes.
and then that she just like takes off that the little head wrap. Snakes come out all around, and then that like some snakes come around, and then that they actually come back into her hair a little bit, and she's just like, I've had enough of this.
Would have thought you would have had enough back in, Greece.
No. Actually,
Point being, I have closed my eyes. I'm doing
I had
this.
not had enough hot dogs.
But my eyes were already closed.
okay.
I'm like this, and I'm just gonna go like this and shoot.
Okay.
No, wait. Do we have to roll at disadvantage if we're actively closing our eyes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we roll this?
Roll
you
three,
will
take
roll
two
three, then you will take the two lowest.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
since I already closed my eyes, am I rolling too?
You will not right now,
Not right now.
but when you have to roll, you'll be rolling 3 and taking 2 lowest.
So that's an 8.
All right, make success. How much damage you do to her?
I do 4 harm.
Okay, you do 4 harm. Magic as she just brittles back. Then that you just hear footsteps come. It's just like a slash just comes across your face. Take 2 harm, and then
I'm
it's
gonna
just
use
like,
a luck,
oh, okay.
and I'm gonna use this opportunity to like consider how this connects to the United States government. The moon is actually cheese and a Lego pet.
Okay,
Wow.
so that you remember as a kid, you had played the Lego Star Wars video games as a kid. That you had
I'm
always,
older than that. Like I'm in my 40s. So.
well, that you still played it. You
I'll
still
put it
played it
in.
regardless. And then you basically knew that was basically codes coming to you. Basically, then that they were confirming that your Legos are trying to control the government move.
Ah, yes, grand algorithm. It speaks to me again.
All right.
It's gonna be going
So-
like that.
I also had my eyes closed, so I have to roll 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll 3.
What are
take
you
the
trying
load.
to do?
Oh, what I'm trying to do, I looked into the duffel bag and I found some powder, and I realized that this powder, or at least perceived that this powder, is snake away. So I throw it at her.
I didn't
So-
have snake away in my. Where are you getting all this shit out of my bag that I packed?
That moment when it's just baby.
You weren't
powder.
looking. You
This is
weren't.
spooky.
You weren't looking. Shh. So I roll 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
roll 3.
Okay, and you take the lowest.
Yeah.
I
It's
got
gonna
a
be
2
tough.
and a 1.
And what is she rolling for this?
What is
She
it
is rolling kick some ass.
Okay, so ass kicking. Where's ass kicking on this?
Tough.
That's tough.
Okay.
But you have. Are you? This isn't using your powers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you're just gonna be. Yeah, she's not making that.
Yeah, so
Oh,
March
shit.
experience.
I take a sniff and
Unless you want to spend a luck for make it success.
do I?
Unless you want to spend a luck to make it a success.
Go ahead.
No, what do you want to do?
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna do a look for success just to see.
Okay, then that the snake away.
Uh-huh.
So you get to choose an additional effect. So what do you want to do from the kick some ass that you can
Okay.
basically?
I can do.
Well, but her dark side
Yeah.
needs are also going to get stronger.
Yeah.
So you get something extra out of this.
Okay. Let's see.
Maybe this one or this one.
Oh no! I inflicted terrible harm.
So surprisingly enough, you did 2 harm. And it's just like, what? And then that she actually like used her inane strength to remove the hand covering your eyes.
Mhm.
Give me a act under pressure roll.
And is that how many dice is that?
It's still
It's still
It's
tough.
still just 2.
Okay.
2, not.
Okay, I got a 2 and a 3,
But act under pressure.
And acting
so
under
that's
pressure.
That's still experience.
so I get experience from it.
You feel your legs get dead leg literally as your body starts to kind of turn to stone.
And I think, I take a sniff and I'm like, that wasn't snake away.
That take 4 harm.
Okay.
Ignore armor.
Do it for harm. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
You're now unstable.
Yeah.
Oh no. Was I ever really stable? Oh, I'm unstable. Okay.
When unstable happens, that means that if you don't do something, you can end up taking continuous damage.
Okay.
All right, then Arteloth.
I had closed my eyes and I was starting to do the whole like, Jedi thing of
Yeah.
I need to listen to what's happening. So I heard a gunshot go off, heard the crazy conspiracy theorist go ow, and then heard boom and ow over here. I want to point the sword toward where I am hoping the Gorgon is, and I'm trying to trap her where she currently stands, so that hopefully we can get to
Go ahead.
work around and get to her. So using magic, doing things. Hails to the yes. That is a 13, and I did mark use magic as advanced before, so I get an added benefit. But yeah, I want to trap her where she stands, and
Okay.
and it says the keeper offers you some added benefit.
All right, then. You trap her where you stand, and just for the sake of brevity here, that you somehow negate that immediate piercing gaze that like whenever you look at a Gorgon that you automatically turn into stone, so that the disadvantage is gone for everybody from here on out.
When you open up your eyes, has she just got like a shiny magic bubble over her head?
I made her have a bubble head charm. Your Harry Potter books are coming in
You
handy.
put a pot on her head. You put a pot on her head.
All right,
All
then.
right.
I'm
good with that.
Okay, I'm gonna
Coming in handy.
I'm gonna be like, that's right. It's time. Okay. So, 11.
Okay.
So I'm gonna inflict terrible harm, so that's 5 harm.
God damn.
Okay.
What kind of a gun are you using that does so much?
How much harm are you causing?
Okay, so it's 3 harm normally. I have enchanted this weapon to do an extra
Yeah.
harm, plus it's a magic weapon now.
And then he rolled high enough for inflict terrible. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
You basically just go up to her and just basically just execution style.
Yeah.
Body drops.
Oh.
Just like a stone.
that's right. You don't mess with me.
I would like to following in the tradition. Wanna take her head off.
Easily enough.
Also, I'm going to use magic to try and heal her.
Thank
Okay.
you. Appreciate that.
It's okay. I know something. I learned this from like a healer, and I pull out some
Yeah.
bullshit, like it's some twigs and shit.
You pull
Oh my
out
god!
Is it pocket leaves? It's pocket leaves.
Pocket leaf.
pocket leaves are from back. Pocket leaves are back.
Pocket leaf.
Okay, so I got
Okay.
a 13.
Okay.
So it goes off without a hitch, and I'm going to cure a disease.
Yeah.
So for her, I'm going to try and stop her from turning to stone.
You stop that, and then I would just say that you basically heal 1 harm,
Okay.
and then that you are now stable, and then that you're not turning into stone anymore,
Woohoo.
and then that somehow
the
that
joints are, but okay.
and then that you give it about 5 minutes that the stone kind of breaks off.
All right. After taking the head off, I did want to take off my trench coat to bundle it up, cause I do know the stories.
Yeah.
and and bundling up the head, and then like I'm tying the sleeves of the trench coat too to make sure that this is not going to come undone.
Right.
So
To basically
what?
So basically, just a quick turnaround back to that you two.
Y'all are trying to find the
You
generator.
two, and then that basically then y'all have to go through the security room first to go to the back. That this building's built weird. And then y'all are basically like watching at the footage, and then you just saw Ollie just go up to just basically like just like the snake-headed lady and just execute.
Just gonna hit a button and take whatever is ejected that has the
Oh,
security
you're stealing the security tapes? Nice.
footage.
Nice.
Just gonna take that and put it in a bag and keep walking.
Do we still need to shut down the generators?
Yes, because the egg could be on there still, and she could
Okay.
succeed after death.
But will that? You know what? Don't
Also,
ask
the
questions.
assistant's nowhere to be found. And she said she'll see us like dead or something. So just gotta keep going outside to get to the generators.
Okay, I'm going to go and... Or go ahead.
So it is literally just Cyrus is beelining straight for there's like a man on a mission. Which, let's be fair, with the way he's built, holding a fire axe, probably is not a not intimidating thing to see walking down the hall. Like Zach Baggins with a fire axe would get me to move.
Dan's just gonna start shouting, "Oh no! The generators are overheating!
Alright.
Get away from the generators!"
As they're like, as he's prepping the head to not like turn it to stone after healing her, I'm just gonna go look for the egg.
You find the egg up in just a little incubator, and then it kind of just is just there sitting.
I shoot it.
Easy enough. You shoot it, and then you hear a quack, and then
I shoot it again.
all right, and then that the juices come out, and then it just breaks open, and it's just at a dead kind of like Gorgon Hydra, whatever this thing is.
Cosmic Gorgon spawn.
Yeah, Cosmic Gorgon spawn.
You can't be too careful with these Medusas, and I shoot it again.
I love how you're a baby killer now. That's
Yeah.
great. We could have trained it to be on our side.
No.
No.
You don't know. Nature versus nurture. You don't know.
Scientific.
We certainly don't know right now because it's dead.
I have a whole
As
house.
said, y'all
I
are
would've
reaching
raised
it
the
back
baby.
to that the generators and stuff that somebody just like zaps in, just kind of like Superman style. It is basically from like the Magic Council. It is basically a odor that it is basically that you actually recognize the gentleman. Basically up in just like a vest on tie, derby hat, and basically just some true religion genes on him. Kind of like older up in age, and then he's just like, oh, it's Dan. It's Dan. Professor Avery here.
I am still doing what I'm doing.
Oh, right. Generators are overheating.
I know that the
Can I
generators.
see them?
Yes, you can see the generators.
Okay, cool. Fire missile.
Easy enough.
Do you want me to roll weird?
Yes, roll weird. I am watching you, Dan.
So that's a 13.
You blow up the generators.
Oh,
I'm
no!
walking over there with the axe. You do that.
That's the Magic Council will be hearing about that, and then that we will also have to contact the Benoits about you later.
The who what?
Bye bye, and he just vamps out.
She's back again.
Yep.
Yes, he's back.
Back
Just,
again.
yeah, look at it and just throw it down into a cable that's on the ground and
Dad, you chop the cable in half.
walk off. Okay.
Hey,
Honey
Hey,
pie.
Basch.
Come here.
Basch.
Just,
All right.
just Cyrus. All right.
Okay.
It's done. There's no power. Good job.
The generator's overheated. Who could have seen this coming? Oh my god!
Y'all do realize that y'all are having to navigate your way back out of here in the dark. Welcome to Jurassic Park in the bunker.
so what? So
No, we can
that
go around the outside.
so
of the
then,
building.
it's still about like 5 o'clock, so it's still kind of sunny outside. But then you all hear like helicopters, bands, and stuff pull up.
All right. Real quick, come over here. Mr. Wizard. Put my hands on his shoulders.
We need to get out of here.
Good Lord, I don't ask you for much, but I do need you to do a favor for us right now. I need you to get me and my friends back to the Waffle House like nothing ever happened, so that the cops do not put us in jail.
Y'all still have Keith Bishop looking at all of this like,
Who's Keith Bishop?
The
So I'm going to roll weird. Do
Okay.
something that's not humanly possible.
Yeah.
Which I guess really it's only going to affect us. I can't really. It would be big match to get everybody, and I don't.
Yeah,
know
no,
big,
it's
I,
yeah.
don't, I don't know big match. So I'm going to roll weird to use the power of Christ to teleport us outside of NASA.
I would help out, but it'd probably make things worse.
Boxcars.
you two somehow threw out that, like Christ just come in and be like, now Cyrus, that
I love
You
that you
know-
can summon Jesus as you wish.
that you know that
If
you
pray
do
hard.
know that I do like a pecan waffle. So you can give me that. But
Hold on. Are you going to sit down for a waffle with us?
I can if you want.
Jesus going to sit down.
Pecan Waffle House sacrament. All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, well, I mean, how else am I going to say? I need you to. I'm ordering a waffle for Jesus.
Jeez.
I mean,
I'm gonna
then
be
you
part
all
of
are just
this.
at that Waffle House.
You set the Waffle House.
Meanwhile, that you three are coming back up, and then
Well-
you all see what?
Hearing him unloading clip after clip into the baby
What,
Gorgon.
round? He's got a revolver.
I reloaded.
Yeah.
So-
Whatever. He's unloading. He's unloading.
Loading
Whatever.
the cylinder.
Anyway, after I got the Medusa head all tied up, I want to. It was a similar vein here to what he was doing, but I just want to turn myself and the Gorgon head invisible because I know I now have like a legendary artifact
Mhm.
and a druggie, and I don't want her getting any ideas.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to get the Gorgon head to safety.
Okay.
By that I mean invisible, incorporeal, and I want to make it out to my car without running into anybody.
Okay, then give me a cool with advantage.
With advantage?
You're straight up abandoning the other two people in the room.
Pretty much.
I'm good.
Shit,
I'll
I mean,
find my own way.
Well, you weren't with
No, you're with him.
We're at Waffle House. He's murdering.
You're at Waffle
eggs.
House with Jesus.
Yeah, we're getting waffles with Jesus somehow. This is weird.
8.
for act under pressure.
Worst outcome, hard choice or price to pay. That your worst outcome would basically be be that you get spotted by one of the supernatural agencies that are on their way to see whatever happened. Hard choice would be that you can make it out, but you lose the Gorgon head, and worst outcome is that worst outcome would be that you fall into a trap.
Honestly.
So the whichever one was the I get spotted by another association.
Yes.
That one, because I'm not losing the Gorgon head. I don't want to fall into a trap. So getting spotted.
That as soon as that you are almost like out the door, front door is cleared, then you see Minerva is up in like handcuffs, bag and stuff, and then that just basically like that you see like a kind of like a mousy looking, like investigator, like you ghost.
Well, am I still invisible?
That they can still see you.
Well, but am I
Right,
invisible
yes.
to all the normies?
Yes.
At least. Okay. I'm ignoring, because you don't just call somebody by what they are. Hey, you humanoid, like
Sir Arteloth. They actually say that.
Damn it, they already know me.
Just like slink away.
No, I'm going to tuck the Gorgon head like kind of behind my body and kind of like quarter away with sword still out.
No need to harm. I just want to know what's your purpose here.
The safety of these innocents. Same as you.
Right.
Let us be ships passing in the night. Agreed?
Agreed, but you do know that the SCP is on their way as well, too.
That's why I'm trying to get out of here.
Same as we are. Let's just carry on.
Goodbye.
I'm going to pull something out of my bag. It's like a piece of paper, and I'm gonna crudely read it. I'm like, fructose, amentos, momentos, mentos, and I'm gonna
The fresh maker.
Yeah, the fresh maker. I'm gonna use magic
Okay.
to try and turn invisible.
Holy
10.
Hey!
Okay. You turn invisible.
And I stole his key fob.
Distracts.
So I am going to sneak out and take his car or take his truck and drive to the Waffle House.
Okay. How is Vicky getting out?
Okay,
So Arteloth bagged up the head,
Okay, yeah.
and then bloop, disappeared.
Okay, and
then
he disappeared. I'm tracking.
Where's Hilda Graves? Did she also bloop and disappear?
So are there people still
don't
looking for me?
unknown.
Okay, so I'm trying to avoid people looking at me. Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do?
So I'm going to yell at the people. Hey, do y'all want to see a magic trick? Wave my hands.
How is this avoiding being seen?
Here's the thing, and throw some snake away. Powder, in the air, and disappear to the Waffle House.
Give me a weird roll. Just for the sake of courtesy.
Okay. Oh no, I got a double 1, but I also have a +3.
Are you going to burn
That's
luck to make
still
this work?
Yeah, you can burn some.
I can burn some luck, man.
Okay,
yeah.
then we will get back to that later. Anyway.
Oh, wait, so
So it goes off without a hitch that you basically, that all of these federal agents, supernatural men in black types are like, got the guns and stuff trained on you, and then that this crazy, gigantic, old goth is just like, you want to see a magic trick?
and as I believe I say,
Snake powder. Somehow that walking next right after Ollie is just Vicky.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Get in the back.
and I tell them they'll never pass their drug test now.
You tell her to get in the back or get in the bag?
Get in the back, as in like the bed, the drug
Yeah.
bed.
Oh.
Okay, and I get in the back because that's how you get the bag.
All right, and so just to kind of rush things up because that we are already kind of like running late and stuff, that you all basically make it out. You all can get your vehicles and stuff like that. then that you all make it back to the safety of the y'all's respective homes and such.
Yeah.
That the news report goes like that. That basically that that there has been a murder of basically of Charlene. Charlene was basically killed just execution style due to like some foreign entity trying to basically steal documents.
There was white powder found at the scene.
It was white powder at the scene.
It's a drug deal gone wrong,
So
man.
then that somebody had said that it was like linked to drugs and stuff, and then that they found like stone statues of Iris Gaber that couldn't be known and stuff, and then that they are still reported missing still to this day. And then that is where we are going to end, where Houston have a problem at.
Next life, we made $640 this weekend.
Thank y'all.
So we did good.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had fun. We will be quiet most of this week until Friday, where we will be doing the Wounded Warriors Hot Wings Challenge.
Oh.
Oh boy, that's going to be a bit. And then we will start getting back into a regular schedule week after that. But keep an eye out, because between now and the end of December, we're going to have some sporadic special things we normally don't to do a little bit more raising. And sometime in December, we will have Extra Life, which is another online stream. So the folks in Lafayette don't got to come up here and we don't got to go down there. So we got that coming up. So just stay tuned. Hey, and everybody, since Knox is not here,
Don't let
your
it be
meat
low.
low. Thank you, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much.
Space.